I just realized I should really pull my hair backwards. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah, makes it
And
easy.
did you pin
It's
them? I think you
the
can only
first time
pin
I
one,
pinned a
right?
thing. Yes,
Look
it's
at
pinned
you. See, we're getting you there. We're getting you there.
bit
Hey,
by bit.
by the way, you're looking at possibly doing things during the week while I'm at work. What kind of
Mhm.
things are you looking at possibly doing? Possibly, just so that
Well,
we
the
know.
thing is, I'm a homebody. I don't really go out. And I spend a lot of time in different chats watching whatever I happen to be interested in at the moment. Um, I love playing games like cards and stuff. So I was thinking, while people are doing their daytime streams with court TV and all of that, um, I could just be streaming playing games. And so
Okay.
if anyone is like bored network and they want to play games, they can. But if you're like watching a court case and it's got an hour break, you can come over and hang with me for an hour,
Okay.
play some games.
Well,
Because
we
I'm not
could,
looking for necessarily, like, I'm not looking to monetize this.
right, just
So
something to do
yeah, just
during the
give people
downtime,
something to do. Yeah.
or
And then I could
during
have
the I'm
whatever I'm,
listening but doing other stuff too.
yeah, yeah,
So, okay. So you and I should talk about it, because
yeah,
if you want to be a game moderator like I am,
yeah.
um,
There's a couple of backdoor
I'll,
things
I'll,
or back,
I'll no, I'll
yeah.
just give you my sign on, and you'll just be
Oh,
me, and
oh,
that's
okay.
it. You
Okay.
know,
That would be
I,
even
I,
easier.
I don't even feel like you're going to hurt anything, and
Yeah.
we're all here to play, and this way, when I can't, and the stream is up,
Yeah. I
you'll
can
know how to get in
have it running.
and be the other me anyway.
Okay.
So see,
Yeah.
I think we'll do that.
And
Hey,
then that way, if I can't be regular, right? Because I cannot guarantee that I am able to do this every day, or so this way it's
it's
not
just an
something
option,
that's
exactly.
scheduled, but when I can,
Right.
I will.
But you know what? Um, we can both do it, so that the
Yeah.
days you can't, I can be at work still doing it.
Right. Haha.
I might be a little bit late, but look, we're trying to make a community here, folks. We've got Comer.
Hi,
Hi,
Comer.
sweetheart. Hi,
How's it
penis
going?
head. How are you? So
Comer.
I got it in there in a heartbeat, didn't I? He's always like, "Oh my god, shit, he's already talking penis." I got it in there. It's your
And what
fault.
have we got? 3.5 minutes in. Yes.
He probably seriously ran off to somewhere else when I got
Oh.
to say that really quick, because we only got one person watching, and I'm not really sure, but I think it might be me.
Oh, I've
Um,
got both of us open too.
okay, I'm looking. It's not me. Okay. Uh, well, if it is, it's on another computer.
Eh,
Go figure. Oh, speaking of which, I did want to put me on. Okay,
it is
you,
me. Hi, Comer, you're there.
it is
I'm a little
you.
bit disappointed, Comer. I was really hoping that your little picture today would be the penis photo, but with Hayden and not me. I was really, really hoping that you might have done that for me, because
See
I
what
can't
happens?
I can't unsee it.
And
I can't unsee it.
we're just over here to say, hey, Comer, we started talking penis in under 5 minutes, and it's your fault.
You didn't even have to say anything but hello.
Say it. Okay, now wait. I have to. Oh, I've got my phone. I'm like, I have to find my cell phone. Well, I have it right here. So, anyway, it sounds like we have just discovered a secondary way of, because I can take a mental break and play games.
Hmm.
But I don't. It's not going to be me that does it. It's going to be you that does it on the primary.
Hmm.
Okay. And then on days that you can't do it, I'll step in and be me. I like this. I
Yeah.
like this. So
Yeah, it's
I
it's great, and then a lot of them are relatively short games too. So, um, people on lunch break, if they've only got a half an hour,
right.
uh, always come in and hop into a quick, blackjack or what.
Exactly. You got it. Exactly. So, yeah, no, I love this idea. I'm glad I actually thought to ask you. Hold on just a minute because I do want to put us up there for
When you switch over.
when I'm over on the other thing, then we're in the background. I mean, right now I have Ozzy over on the other computer, but
Oh, okay.
I didn't blow him up. Well, didn't blow him up.
Well,
Okay.
that's good. I kind of like him whole.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so there. Oh wait a minute. I have to because I have to follow my own advice. Remember, and you should learn where the fast is on this. You've got to help Shinny go fast. You got to go hit that gear, hit the speed, and do the 2 times so that I talk really super fast and then catch up. And then you're just like 8 seconds closer to me than you were. So right now I'm doing the oh my gosh, and I'm dancing on the screen. How funny is that?
You have this on your
Look
second
at that.
monitor, Comer, eh? You're sorting your POE. Isn't that player? No, I'm thinking PVE. What is POE?
I have no idea. Okay, so there's
I feel
that.
like I should know that. It's a game, is it not?
Point of view. POV
No.
is point of view.
POE.
Oh, point of
Path of
erosion.
exile. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have no idea where we were going with that.
Well, no, with my dyslexia, I saw it and I just assumed it meant player versus everything.
Oh,
Right?
look at
PVE.
that.
But yeah, then I realized I was just reading it wrong.
Good. Okay, so I'm gonna bite you, and Comer, I'm glad it's basically just you and me watching. Bigger, use your mouse and click on the chat that you're reading.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So that was what I was answering.
That's
having on
it.
the second monitor. Oh, I think I kind of read that out as I was answering it.
I think you read it, but
yeah,
you're
but
not,
I have to put it on.
You're not showing the depth.
Yeah. I'll get there.
It's all communities, and then we're going to put the star, and then so that we can all see Maddie's lovely little thing. Or after the star goes, we're going to go ahead and hide. There we go. There. Look at what Maddie did for us. Isn't that so pretty? I think it is so adorably pretty. So anyway, we know what Digger is doing. Okay, did I call you Dazzler? I think I did it you last night. No, you were doing it last night.
Well, I was doing it too. Yes.
Yeah, you confused me all. I always make a little bit of mistake between the two of you, so it was really weird when last night you were, and I'm like, wait, who is? And I thought, wait a minute, no, it's not. She's confused.
It's my fault this time.
Yeah, seriously, I was like, wait, I always have to fight so hard to get this straight, and I'm like, oh my god, and you really had to. I loved it. I was like such an old senile where I'm like, the train hasn't left the station. She's Digger, he's Dazzler. Why is she calling him Digger? And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, I got this. That was the best way to try and educate me back into the reality. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Fast Group. How's it going?
Hey, Fast Group. This dog is there. Take that. So anyway, here's what I'm doing today. Okay, because we know that you've got your coloring thing. You are almost done. Look at that.
I am getting there. Yes.
Show us all.
Pardon me.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm liking it more now. I think now that I put the brown,
I really like it.
It's not so.
Right. It's not so much. Right.
It's not so much. And then I'm still debating on what the background is going to be. But whatever the background is going to be, will be this bare spot that we couldn't figure out why it's bare.
I think it's a shelf. I really feel like what.
Well, he's holding onto a stem or a branch.
Well, I'm thinking he's holding on to the end of a mantle. kind of a thing.
Oh.
Do you see what I'm saying? It looks like it's a shelf
Oh.
because it looks like it's a brick wall kind of thing. You know,
Yeah.
like rocks on the
I thought it
side.
was just an industrial style tree branch.
Hey, I'm not
But no,
smart.
no, I see that.
It's too straight.
Okay.
It looks like it's like a wall or a mantle
Yeah.
thing, or to me, that's what I've been seeing all along. So that background that you're talking about is supposed to go in tandem with the rocks,
Right.
the rock
Because
fascia.
what we're looking at here is like I'm talking about like the background, that color,
Right,
those
exactly.
spaces, the blank.
Needs to work with whatever that shelf is that he's on.
Yeah. And that'll stick to the blue greens, not exactly the same because I don't want it to just blend in,
Right.
but I'll stick in that cooler family
Like
so
an
that when I
outside
do
yard.
these ones, it'll
Uh-huh.
make these ones pop more too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And see, I love that you're doing that.
Yeah. I was starting to get worried.
Isn't that pretty, Fast Group? She's got
Thank
that
you.
so pretty. She really, really does. So anyway, here's what I'm doing because I got a whole lot. I thought I was only getting like 6, but I got a whole lot of pomegranates. A whole lot of pomegranates.
Fair
And
enough.
I got them the day after I went and bought 2. Because I like roasted. This is so weird because most people don't like it. I like roasted Brussels sprout. Blah, I can talk.
I hate
like
Brussels sprouts.
roasted. Oh, see, everybody who hates Brussels sprouts likes it like this.
Yeah.
Roasted Brussels sprouts in bacon grease with bacon bits, with pomegranate pieces, and a lovely pomegranate juice.
Hi, Rabbit.
Covered in Parmesan cheese.
Okay. See, that sounds phenomenal, but I don't eat pork. I had
You
to
don't
give
eat.
up.
That's right.
I had to give up pork, and that is the. It's funny that pork is it, but that's like that's
thing
been
that
really
tore up
tough.
your tummy, right?
No, it's my religious beliefs. I've started studying the Bible, and I'm, I've got to follow the Bible.
Oh, no. Yeah, that I'm sorry. Yeah, no, because everybody who says I don't like Brussels sprouts, I have said just one time, let me make this for you. Or let's go
add
to a
bacon to
restaurant that
anything and
makes
it's
it.
edible.
And they're like, oh my gosh. And the last I had a gentleman, and then a couple days later, he asked me to make it again because I had more Brussels sprouts. That was easy to do. But the young lady before that, we were at a restaurant for a company lunch for the holidays, and I ordered it for myself, and she wanted to try it. And I took like 3 or 4, but you got a mound full of it. And I took 3 or 4, and I noticed she was eating it and eating it and eating it. And I'm like, I do just want to let you know, the Brussels sprouts, since you haven't been eating them, will help you if you've got restroom problems. And she's like, oh! And I'm like, yeah, you'll be going for a couple of days. It's just like I didn't even think of that, but it's because it is one of those things in our diets that people put out now of their diets. Yeah. I don't like them steamed. I don't like them boiled. I don't like them however people make them. This is the only way that I like Brussels sprouts.
I don't like cooked cabbage either. I think for me, it's more texture. Of a texture. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's why the Brussels sprouts are out. It's not the flavor as much as the texture.
Exactly. Well, to me, with the Brussels sprouts, it's even the flavor when were steamed or boiled. Mm-hmm. If I put them on the fire or broil them in the oven, even butter and salt on them when they're cooked like that, they're a little bit crispy. That's so much better. It is just so much better. Anyway, Rabbit saying hello to Fast Group, X-Comer. I don't know where that went. To me and Digger. And
Yeah.
she's like, stop to give a like because
Thank you.
she's got a lot going on. I'm sorry, I am near. I'm not a billion miles away. She's got a lot going on, so she'll let us know when things are. But until then, we're still just holding her family in a lot of love and light.
Yeah.
And then we've got Fast Group who's going, I love them. Me and Brussels sprouts. Look at me acting like I still know what's going on. And then Fast Group's like, hey, Rabbit, how are you? Because we all love Brussels sprouts, browned and oh my God. See, that's kind of a roasted way of doing it.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I may be inclined to go and attempt a roasted version.
And then
I might
put after you've roasted them, toasted them just a little bit crispy, not even if they're totally burned, if a couple of the leaves on the outside are totally blackened, it's not going to take away from the flavor.
Corn in the
exactly.
Exactly.
So the whole thing is, and then just go ahead and put browned garlic butter over the top. Oh my God, that's just so great. And Rabbit's like, Fast Group, thank you. I'm okay. So, and then X-Comer's like, so you don't anything from the sea that does not have fins and scales as well, Digger?
It's actually, that's easy for me because I'm allergic to anything that swims. I'm allergic to fresh and seawater fish. I'm allergic to like prawns and stuff as well. So yeah, that was the easy part because I didn't have to give it up. It was over there.
So when church said no, she's like, bingo, this is where I'm going to be.
but
that bacon thing.
The bacon is so hard. So hard.
I'm going to be honest. I know where we're all going to end up. And I would be like, yeah. And if I was wrong, which I know I'm not because Fred told me I'm not, but if I was wrong with that, bacon is worth the risk. I'm just saying. And I've got a great a thing of baby back ribs in the refrigerator that I think I want to crock pot them. I don't want to smoke them. I'm kind of tired. It's like I'm still worn out from this time of the year and the magnets pulling on us too hard. I'm too fat. Magnets, stop pulling. I'm fighting back. You're taking all of my energy. My sweetheart, thank you for eating all of that.
What a good boy.
Such a good baby. So, yeah. And then Rabbit's like, you don't want them soggy, just crispy tender. That's it. There's the secret with Brussels sprouts. That's totally the secret. Go ahead. It's your turn.
Yes. And then there's, of course, Fast Group. Bacon is God's greatest vegetable.
Bingo.
I don't know.
It is.
That's the unfortunate thing. My beliefs are fairly simple from the Bible and the Bible alone. And if you're not sure about something, search the Bible for in other areas. You'll find the answer you need. I think he said, Jesus said, by 2 or 3 witnesses, know that the truth is being told, right?
3.
I'm paraphrasing, but
yeah, I believe it's 3. Not that
okay.
Smart.
Is it?
But there's 3, and he is.
You
there.
need, you need multiple witnesses to make sure that the truth is being told. And so, for me, I find multiple answers in the Bible to make sure that I'm on the right track. If I
was listening. Oh my God, that's so funny that you brought that up. Okay, so and I'm gonna start cooking in a moment, but we know me. Have you met me?
I should probably do that too.
So, well, I mean, we always visit for at least a half an hour. We got 10 minutes to go. Yeah. So, rabbits. I don't know why I'm clicking on this. I need you to be clicking.
I know. I'm just.
I'm very Polish Catholic. I eat everything. Okay, we can hide it.
Fair enough.
Again, the reason that I want to keep hiding it is because we have this lovely cover Okay,
Yes.
and I can't move it around. This is where Maddie put it. Maddie made us this lovely logo that says Shahiti, Shahiti. And we love this. We
Yeah.
absolutely love it. Um, I don't want to hide it for long. I wish I could move the chats
Really?
over to the other side.
Oh, I was just gonna say, can we do that?
No, this is it's a
Oh,
cover. You
Fast Group says Shenny cooks.
Oh God, I'm a good cook. Yeah,
Oh,
shh, don't tell anybody. I'm a really super good cook, but I will only cook. Do not piss me off when I'm cooking. You will never, ever in your entire life ever get another meal while I cook. You won't. If you piss me off on a scale of 1 to 100, if you piss me off to a 2, you will never eat my cooking again. Just that sweet. My cooking is all about love. So yeah. What was I going to say? What you had mentioned about the witnesses.
mhm.
So I don't know. I want to almost. I don't know who this individual was. I feel like it was a YouTuber, but it's somebody, you know, much grander than I am. Okay, that said he had jury duty one time and he was dismissed from the from the jury, from the trial. Now,
Mhm.
the way he said it kind of sounded weird, so it could be a BS story. I'm not going to lie.
Mhm.
He may have lied. So anyway, he he was the witness to the robbery. I think that's what it was. We're just going to say it, okay? So I'm going to paraphrase a whole lot of
Pretend
it.
it's a robbery.
Right. Just
Yeah.
pretend it's a robbery. So the eyewitness to the robbery told her story.
Yeah.
And the judge says to the
Yeah.
jury, are you going to have a problem believing this witness? To which he said, yes, I am going to have a problem with the eyewitness testimony.
Why? Why would the
He,
judge ask that?
well, see, and there you go. See, this is why it's like maybe it's a
Yeah.
BS kind of a thing. So anyway, and then the judge turns to the remainder juries and said, is anybody else going to have a problem with only one eyewitness?
Oh,
To which he is now sitting there thinking, that's not what I said.
yeah.
Because that's not what he said.
No,
To
he said he
which
didn't trust this witness, not
he did
just
not
one.
trust the testimony of the witness.
Yeah.
To which the judge says, does anybody have a problem with it being with just one eyewitness? To which another jury said, while he's sitting over there going, that's not what I
That's
said.
not
Do
what.
I fix this?
Yeah.
And another juror steps up and says, excuse me, Your Honor, that is not what he said. And the whole time is he's sitting over there going, that is not what I said. You were just an eyewitness 15 seconds ago to what I said.
Yeah.
That I cannot trust eyewitness testimony. And you're proving my point because 15 seconds ago, you can't trust
Yeah.
being the eyewitness to my testimony.
Yeah.
So that is why you need more than one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that you said that. Okay, you've got Excomers still up
I
here.
do. He says he wouldn't eat pig 2,000 years ago either, to be honest. It's full of diseases and no refrigerators. Yeah. I just,
It might be the part of the Bible that humans actually wrote and added in. It's very possible, but it's hard to dispute.
I don't know. I just, I do what I can with what I know. And that's kind of the thing. That's why, like, my pastor loves to say, he knows a lot of Catholics that are going to be in heaven. He knows a lot of, Muslim people that are going to be in heaven. He said, oh, he said, if a person doesn't know the truth, hasn't learned the truth, then they cannot be held at fault for something they don't know. Right. So, like, for example, yeah, like Hi, Melissa Jane. For example, like if you eat, I ate pork for most of my life. That's why it's so hard to give up for me now. It's a big thing that I'm missing. But I didn't know any better. But now I
Yeah.
do. Now I understand it. And in my understanding, I know that it shouldn't be done. So I don't. But if someone else hasn't learned that, they're not going to be held responsible for having eaten pork because they don't know better. They haven't learned that it's the reasoning behind it and the, you know, so to
I
me, it
understand
just,
what he's saying. I get
yeah,
it.
yeah, no one's perfect. We're all sinners.
Get over here.
So, we can't be held responsible for the things we didn't know. We will be judged by the things we knew and did wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand the theory. Um, ouch. Um, I'm so glad we're not a religious show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand the theory. Again, we're all going to be there when we get there. We are all going to be there when we get there.
Well, and that's the
Fiery
thing. We're
red
all we're all sinners anyways. So,
and what
he knows that
father,
and he loves us anyways.
right? What father that has the heart that he has would
Yeah.
turn us away?
Yeah.
He's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
No.
Hey, Red, how you doing,
Hi,
bud?
Fiery.
We got around to you. Hey, why am I almost apologizing? It's only 6 minutes. It was just a little
Hey,
story. It's
we're
not
doing
like we're
good.
60 minutes. So if you only popped in to say hey and run off and didn't get to say us hear us welcome you, that's not our fault this time. You were
Yeah.
6 minutes. That was like that, dude.
That's
And then
awesome.
fast group's like, nice. We're not sure what we
Oh.
said, but nice. Hey, oh my God, my dog is trying to bark with an ice cube in his mouth. I heard it on his teeth as he was running that away. If he comes in here coughing, he's choking.
Nope. He's gonna go check the front door.
Yeah, he goes and checks the window really well. We can see him move
That
through
one does
pretty
too.
much he still has it in his mouth.
He's not done with it yet.
You can shut the door. Thank you. He's such a character. I am glad that you guys get to see him. I mean, he's a lot of entertainment. He really is a lot of
Yeah.
entertainment. And then
Yeah.
fast groups like Bear has the same threat of
Tyrosinosis. It's all about cooking temp. Oh, okay. I see. Tyrosinosis. It's the likelihood of the meat to go bad.
Oh,
That's
were
my
we
guess.
talking about bad meat?
Because we were talking about
Other
2,000
than
years ago,
right.
pork wouldn't have been very safe anyways.
Oh, so
Full
Bear.
of
Okay, got
diseases.
it. Bear would have
Yeah.
been the same way. Plus, there's a lot of worms in both.
You
And
know
then,
what? I did not know that about bear. I thought bear was just edible. I thought they
yeah,
were like moose or deer.
yeah, no.
So
From
good
my
to know.
understanding is you have to cook the parasites out. Hello,
Hi.
Melissa Jane. I know she already welcomed you. I know you're on it, but you know what? This is us being on it. I am yelling at her as much as I can with all the
I'm
love
getting
that
there.
I got so that she knows to one, stop reading ahead, two, read the chats after you put them up on stream, and then to to go ahead
The
and
thing.
remove them because now we have the new added. Look at our little logo thing.
Matt himself did this for us. This is
Matt
awesome.
himself, he was like, look, Shitty, look what I did for you. And it's so great. I just love it.
It's
And you
awesome.
know what I just realized?
Hmm?
Because I'm an idiot. And if Matt hadn't have done this for me, I don't think for us, I don't think I would have realized it.
What?
Shinny, Shihiti. Shinny, Shinny.
I like that. It could
I
just be shinny tea.
I
We could be doing
didn't
shinny tea.
no, Oh no, we could. Yeah, shitty tea. No, because it's a play on shitty. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So, but we had to include the guys. And
Yes.
justice matters. I know you were probably well, okay, a moment ago. I was, wait a minute, Red? Why does justice matter? I know
You're
that
talking
Digger.
about the witnesses in the law courts or witnesses to find the truth of a matter.
Oh, you went that far back. Look at that. That okay. Because I was like, hey, I'm telling you, you went that far back. Wait for it. I went all the way back over to that computer on Discord with Mighty and Dazzler before I came over here and saw Digger. I'm just saying. And then Christina's here and she says, "Hi, Rabbit." And Rabbit's like,
Hi.
"Well, hello, Miss Melissa Jane." And Christine's like, "I got my computer." Oh,
Oh, rock
congrats. I hope
on.
you found one of those, like I was telling you, with the 3-in-1. Because they really are super great. I'm on it right now. This is all my all-in-one. Did I call it a 3-in-1?
Yeah.
This is one of my all-in-ones. Over there in a little bit when I go to start making the jelly, I have to do some more juicing. So when I go over there to do some more juicing, I'm going to be on my laptop, which is what I was working on for Thanksgiving Day. That's or on Thanksgiving Day. But these all-in-ones that they're great, and I seriously Dog Mama I got her one, and it cost less. It cost right at $300.
What do you mean by an all-in-one? Like a
It's
PC, a tower?
it's all in the monitor, the
The whole
PC,
computer
the
is in the
whole thing. Yes. So when I want to pick this up,
Oh.
yeah, I've got the camera, I've got everything on there. I've done the extra microphone and the extra camera, but if I didn't want to do the
Oh.
extra, when I first got this and I was going in and out,
Yeah.
I was just using, all I had to do was move the monitor. Boop, boop. There it was. Because
Oh,
everything is in this computer. That's why
that's cool.
when the one broke, when it fell over and the screen broke,
Yeah.
I was like, well, that kind of sucked, because all my data
Oh, because
now is on
everything
there.
is,
Right.
yeah.
And I say all my data, it
Oh.
was because the gal that because I got it from one of the offices I took over. Everything she did was on that computer. Technically, I
Oh,
am going to have the screen redone so that I can extract the
get
data
that
off
stuff.
of there.
Yeah.
But seriously, everything is in one, except that I wanted to have a different camera. So I bought my own camera and my
Mhm.
own microphone. So when I move it, all I have to do now is move the
Just
screen
the screen.
and the camera and the microphone. That's it.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice.
Everything,
Okay.
it's all in one. It's really great. So Christine, I hope that you took my advice and you got one of the two that I was telling you about. Melissa's like, Rabbit, hugs and kisses, hugs, 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 loves, loves, loves. Rabbit's like, Christine, glad you got a new computer. Look at this.
Yeah.
The Rabbit's like, making beef, potato, and sauerkraut
Ooh.
casserole tonight. Look at you.
See,
And
I don't like cooked cabbage. I don't like Brussels sprouts. I love sauerkraut,
which is cooked cabbage
but it's got so much flavor to
seasoning, and
it
right,
that,
exactly.
yeah, yeah, I can get past the texture, which is the
How
weirdest thing.
really weird, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
I think,
but
you know
you
what? It might
also
be
eat
because
it
it's
on the hot
shredded.
dog and stuff like that.
Shredded. It's not like whole pieces,
Oh, limpy yump
right?
yump.
Yeah.
I do like cabbage rolls. I like the cabbage around the cabbage rolls
Mhm.
because when I cut it, it is still holding the meat together.
It holds together. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if I was peeling it off and eating it, forget it.
Hmm.
It'll. What are you? Get out! I don't even know what you were doing. I I don't forgive you.
but mom.
Okay, I'll
Aw.
give you an ice cube, but I don't forgive you.
Oh, I've got to go. I'll be right back. My delivery got here.
You go get your delivery. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get deliveries too. God only knows. Okay, my deliveries should come about 5:00. So anyway, so here's the game plan. We kind of tested it out that I can mute here and then go over to the other computer. Okay, because I put the desktop and I got its microphone and its camera over there. We're just going to see how this works. I'm probably going to have to make more than one batch. I could probably sit here really and squoosh the pomegranates. And juice the pomegranates. But you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to sit here and do that. That's a stand up in the kitchen kind of a thing. So does anybody have anything to say? Because we got 7 people and she ran off and I'm going to run over. She's back.
I'm back.
I'm going to run over there because we want to see, and I'm going to try not to use, because I have the good old manual, right? But I also bought a noisy one so that like when you're talking, I can hit mute and you know, to move a little bit faster. So again, anybody who you're gonna have to pick these up. No. Oh yeah, you pick them all up. Pick them up.
One more to finish the set. Come on.
Pick up on aisle 3.
Such a fun dog.
He was not going to do it until he heard that.
Until he heard it, yeah.
Pick up on aisle 5. He's trying to decide which one's aisle 5.
Well, Jenny Fast is asking, what are you making tonight? So I'll let you.
Mine's just going to be pomegranate jelly. Ditto. Pick up on aisle 3. Pick up on aisle 3. Oh, you were not picking. He's not. He wants a raise.
Oh.
No. Pick up on aisle 3. No, I'm not doing it. Pick up. I will take them all away from you. You will not get any more. I hope you're watching his ears. You will not get any more. If you do not pick them up, you get no more. Do you want no more? I won't give you any more. Pick it up. The big pieces, not just the small. Okay. Don't make them small and spit them out. Oh, he is such a. Pick it up. We're getting closer.
Yeah.
I don't like that he is so good. Pick up on aisle 1. He's changing his aisles. No, he also knows on the rug that we have that he normally puts them on. Pick up on aisle 1. It's got lines through it.
Okay.
So it's like he knows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Pick up on aisle, the register. Thank you.
Yeah, Fast is nice. That sounds really good. Pomegranate jelly.
It may not work out, but you know, it happens. You know, I don't know, Fast, if you had this problem. We made a bunch of dandelion jelly. Oh, that sounds so good. Problem with me is I'm such an idiot. Every time I think I'm going to go ahead and pick the dandelions and make like a salad or something, right? I start pulling them out one at a time, like one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, a handful on Thursday, that kind of a thing. And then I'm like, shit, because I would want them all pulled out fresh. I don't know how it really works, but anyway. So this is the thing. I don't know if you had this if you had this problem, Fast Group, a couple of years ago, where
he says they're a pain.
I bet, but where the pectin was not working. Everybody I know, we were all canning, and all of a sudden the new canners started having a lot of problems, and they were asking the older canners, you know, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And I'm like, it's not you. It's got to be the pectin we've got is bad. They must have produced a whole bunch of bad pectin, and it seemed across the board, almost like chicken feed.
Okay.
It almost seemed like it was across the board that something went south. A procedure did not go right,
Mm.
and everybody's like, "But it's all ruined," and I'm like, "No, it's not." I have a whole bunch of plum. Okay, that is so done. That's good. Um, of plum. It's supposed to be a plum jam, okay? But
Okay.
it's not plum jam, it's plum syrup for the top of ice cream.
Oh,
Why?
nice.
Because it didn't.
It didn't gel. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So in making certain things, this is
What?
what is so important that everybody knows. What I am here as a royal to teach you is no matter how bad you screw shit up, there's something good that comes of it. Somebody has a different plan. Stop your plans. Get out of your head. Step back and go, wow, I really screwed that up. But look at what I got.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
that's kind of like a cordial. That would be really nice as a mixture to mix drinks.
There's all kinds of different things that
Hmm.
you can use it for. So all these folks were getting all kinds of bummed and giving up, and I'm like, I don't want my community to give up. And when I checked with one of the other gals, she was
Hmm.
newer to canning than all of the COVID. Wait, she wasn't newer than the COVID gals. Okay,
Okay.
she was
She'd been there longer
doing
than them, but
right, but she was still new, okay?
yeah.
And she is a really great cook, and chef and everything. So I'm like, hey, we call her Wendy online, and I'm like, hey, how's this working? And she's like, it doesn't matter how many batches I've made, it's not working.
Hmm.
And I said, okay, that's all I needed to know is the pectin. So, excuse me, I'm sorry. So
Rabbit says she uses crab apples for natural pectin. We used to have crab apple trees out in the front yard. Oh, it was awesome.
we're not high enough. And the community where we could get them, they charge the city people to come do you pick'ems.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're charging like $15 for a little paper bag.
Oh, no, where I live, they grow easy peasy, but I mean, I'm surrounded by orchards and vineyards and stuff. So,
Cold weather, exactly.
mhm.
The thing is there was a ranch a few years back. Ditto says, I remember, Mama,
Mhm.
when it was a you pick 'em and they let us come up and pick, and they said, here is your bag and pick as many as you want. And oh my God, we picked so much. And then the because I had one of my daughters, I had her friends, we had all of the kids, my truck was full of people, everybody got a bag. All of
Yeah.
a sudden they each took small bags and left me all of these other bags.
Oh, the big bags.
Oh no, not just the big bags, all of the bags.
Yeah.
And they were like falling all over the place. And so I
Mhm.
had to quickly, I've got apple jams, apple jellies, I've got apple pie mixings. I made apple
Mhm.
pies. Ditto's like, oh heck yeah, because oh yeah, and then of course I made apple teas out of all the peelings that he
Yeah.
didn't eat because he's like,
Huh.
I absolutely love it. He
Oh,
he he loves apples, and
okay.
apples are good for dogs, but they can't have too many of the seeds.
Right.
Just like garlic, just like onion, they can do very tiny amounts. They're not
Yeah.
going to die.
That's why when the family dog accidentally eats the chocolate bar that the kid left out, it's not going to die.
Right.
It's going to
It's
get
going to
really sick and you're going to have a hell of a mess to clean, but it's not
right.
going to yeah.
But if you let it loose in the store and it ate
Yeah.
all of those,
That would be, yeah.
say
Yeah.
bye-bye to the pup. So
Yeah.
yes, it's exactly the same thing. So what I did was I'm standing there with the apple pillar core slicer.
Mhm.
he's standing up on the thing. Do I get some? And I'm just like, and I reached over and I got my camera and I took this. I really should find it for you guys. It is one of these days, remind me, and I'll show it. It was one of the most beloved photos of him because he's behaving. He knows he's not supposed to be up there, but
Yeah.
he's just like, I'm on the side.
So
I'm not on the
polite.
top. I think he was on the side. And he's like, it was pushed back a little. I'm just watching. I'm waiting for my, and it was with the colors and everything that was going. It was such a beautiful photo. So yeah.
Oh. Fast says he saw a lot of that, but they didn't have a problem themselves with the pectin.
Oh, you were lucky. Yeah, because so many people, especially, and I'm going to say again, in the city folks, it really seriously was bigger in the city folk. And at the time, it was during the COVID, I think.
Okay.
I think it was going on during COVID. So they probably had like a really horrible ability to verify quality control kind of thing, what I'm thinking. So who knows?
So Christine says she got an HP X360 laptop. So I have no idea what that means at all, Christine, because
I got the HP. I think I got the 360. I think, isn't that the one? I think that might be the one I was telling you about, and that I got it off of.
There you go.
We can't act like but the 360 was making me think of All the Way Around.
Yeah.
And so I know it's an HP, and then the 360 is making me think of All the Way Around, and it was like $300 with taxes, or like maybe $312 with taxes. It's you just couldn't not do it. So
Rabbit has a crabapple tree in the yard. Yeah. So you live at least on the same general temperature as me. We get 4 seasons and the Christmas is cold.
And y'all are just a little higher than me.
We've got first snow. We had a teeny tiny little bit of snow yesterday morning that was gone right away. It was more of like a thick frost. But this morning I woke up and there was snow.
Well, so I just want to tell you, Dazzer said it snowed. And he's not used to that. At this, Mighty normally gets snow before he does, and Dazzer already got snow in the UK. So I'm just saying, you know what I'm going to do while we're still talking? I'm going to hit mute. I'm going to go over.
You're going to move over?
I'm going to move over, and we're going to work this out and figure out what works and what doesn't. Oh, yeah. Well, over here. Over there. The other way. You're on a mirror, sweetheart.
Right.
Yep, right there. Over there, you are going to see that my disaster of it's just how I live, folks. I'm like a farmhouse that's out in the middle of nowhere. And I have a whole lot of stuff, and it is what it is. It really is. I have a lot of stuff. I have so much. My third bedroom is a pantry.
Oh, cool.
Wait for it. My garage is a pantry and a craft storage facility and a camping storage facility.
Yeah.
And a paddleboard facility. I have 3 paddle boards. I really need to raise them up and get them off the floor because each one of them is like 12 feet long.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That kind of takes up the ability to walk around already a disastrous garage when you have apparently a pack rat who goes, yeah, I don't need this. I'll go put it in the garage. And someday I will take it over to the thrift store, who then says, yeah, no, we don't want it.
Yeah, I know.
I have here, thrift store. You're not going to believe me, but this is a great big hunk of gold. Do you want it? No, it's not big enough. I'm just convinced that is going to be their opinion if that were to ever happen. I'm just totally convinced. So I'm going over to the other one. I'm going to mute here and go over there and see
Okay.
what happens. You've got both of your
Fast.
babies around you, by the way.
Yes, I know. They're nicely relaxing. Fast says, Crabapple, Maine. That's where Hawkeye was from. That's right. I remember. And yeah, I think Maine would be a similar to where I am. I'm in the Okanagan. It's the interior of BC, and it's very famous for its growing. We've got all sorts of fruit and veg. It's perfect season for apples and whatnot. Although they're taking out more and more of the apples just to put in the vineyards, which kind of sucks because apples you can do so much with. A bottle of wine only has, a couple of purposes. But what can you do?
Okay, I'm here.
All right. I hear you.
There's going to be a delay with me being over here. You know why? Yeah, I am on a Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Let me think this out. I need you to talk for a minute.
Okay. I will continue to talk. What will I talk about? See, this is where I go, oh my gosh, I really shouldn't be a streamer because I have no idea how to fill the
You don't
time.
have to panic. You just what
Oh,
were we
I'm not
talking about?
panicking. I'm just thinking like, oh, what next? I'm really great
No,
at commenting off of other people's comments. I'm
okay,
pretty good at being a quick wit, but yeah,
right. But
when
you know
left to
what?
my own devices.
I just realized you responded to that pretty fast, so I'm not as delayed on the Wi-Fi as I thought. So I'm not going
Yeah, no, you're
to.
fine now.
I was going
I think you just
to.
had
I
to catch
was,
up.
which is weird, but I was going to just listen to you on this one and let that one pick me up. But it sounds like we got this. It sounds
Yep,
like we're already good. Okay.
yep.
So let
Ooh,
me,
Rabbit says she
because you
does
don't
a
need
lot
to
with
be watching me.
pears too. Mm,
Okay.
I
So,
love pears.
so
And I like my
let me
making like
just,
apple butter and crab apple butter, pears. Oh, anything
okay.
like that. I've got a jar of tomato jam that I'm gonna have to crack soon because I don't want to just have it go off. But I've been saving it because it's so good and it's my last jar. Oh
Okay.
wow. Look at the
So
pomegranates.
here are some. First things first. I bought these two.
Mm,
Okay. Um, these and this. Okay. These I've already juiced this out.
okay.
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 So this is just hello, hummingbird. How are you doing, Fred? This is just over 2 cups of the juice that I did during the week while
Okay.
talking to the boys.
Okay.
So that was those two
Mm,
cups. Those 2 cups were approximately 4 or 5 um, pomegranates.
okay.
There's a lot of friggin' pomegranate juice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to see this one here is saying, look, if you don't use me, I'm gonna waste my
I'm
juice.
yeah, I'm not gonna
So
be happy.
yeah, they're starting to not be happy. So
Ooh, Rabbit just finished making green tomato relish and green tomato pickles.
oh
Hmm,
man,
yum. I've got some homemade relish as well.
you
I love
know,
that stuff.
I ate all mine. I ate all mine.
I
And
don't know how to do this canning and whatnot, so I live off the kindness of family who does it.
got it. Okay. Yep, no, that's not gonna happen. Some of these set for too long. And
Not enough left.
oh no, there's plenty left. I just won't risk canning it with it
Oh, okay.
because even though they came off the tree, yep, no, we're not going to do that one. Even though they came off the tree recently during the week, they were like, yeah. I told you I was perfectly right, and you should have
And you
done
waited.
me. Right. It's like, you little silly sucker, because they know better. Ditto, take this piece of lint. So yeah, they know better. And Dazzler is so afraid I'm going to slice the cord over here, folks. That the setup I have, here's the setup that I have. Okay. Oh, Christine, this might look familiar to you. So there's see how short this
Yeah.
area is. I don't.
Yeah.
I have like this. I can't.
You don't have a
There,
whole lot of space.
no, I have two very little tiny counter spaces. So
Mhm.
anyway, I have that, but I have all of the wires back behind. I
Okay.
did do that so that you know
You don't
Dazzler won't have
accidentally.
to. Dazzler won't have to be worried about me. However, the one thing that we do have to worry about is
Is your mic
is
or
yeah
ears? Yeah.
the
Fast
ear
Group says
thingies.
you need to learn to pressure can. Do you, I think you do that? Do you not?
Well, no, I dehydrate. I do not pressure can.
Oh, okay.
I can't afford a pressure canner, sweetheart. I'm a single white
Oh,
woman that lives in California on my own. Well, I can't say never received. I did receive child support. It was a whopping $250 one time. So,
oh,
yeah, no,
Cool
and
Frog
now
says
I'm
hello. We've got. I'm guessing it's
hello,
his fake
cool
hand.
frog. Yeah, we're going to assume. Wait a minute. I have to.
Rabbit's telling Fast Group that she uses her pressure canner to can soup and sauces. See, my
And
mom
I
used
I
to can.
love my pressure canner, and I'm bummed I only have one because well, I have one stovetop and two electric pressure canners. So I don't have my ears in, so don't be saying a whole lot of anything
No
right now.
worries.
Um,
Rabbit saying hello to
yeah,
Cool Frog.
if you're talking to me, sweetheart, I
No,
had to
I'm
take my
not. Don't
ears out so I
worry.
could put this on
No
because
worries.
I'm just saying. There we go.
No, I was just talking to the chat. Rabbit was saying
Uh,
hello to Cool.
there you go. Um,
Yeah.
you know, hey, Cool Frog, if you want to come on for like 30 minutes or so, just for a little bit, keep convo light. We can do that. We're just again the Sheehy Tea Show is going to be the drama free zone. So
Mm.
we're not going to be able to talk about any of the lovely stuff that we have going on, and we're just gonna chit chat. If you want, let us know, and we'll at some point get you over a little thing. I know that just stopping in to say hi sometimes might be something you might want to do.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
got it's not a food delivery, but I got my medicine for the month.
look at
So
you.
there's some nice flavors in that. Quite excited. He threw in an extra
Well,
for me to try. So
did he? Well, that's
yeah.
nice of him. Um,
Yeah.
I have been advised of a young lady, as I mentioned last night, who
Hmm.
who um, can produce medicines equally as edibles
Okay.
um, or as shrooms.
Oh yeah.
Um, and Nanners is like, oh heck no.
See, I want to
She's
do some shrooms. I did so much acid and I never had a bad trip and it was absolutely amazing. I loved every moment of it.
Nanners
I
is
think I'm too old to do acid, but I wouldn't mind doing shrooms again. And my guy
yeah.
sells them as well
Nanners
because
is
they're
just
medicinal.
Nanners is just a little bit concerned with regards to me being on shrooms and the result that we may have from it. So, hey, are you in a position of being able to here? I can do it. Wait. Oh, I
What do you
just
need?
squirted No, Bobby, I'm
Oh,
not going to say
Cool
that.
says
I already
okay.
did.
So I will
Yeah,
send you a link right now, hon.
there you go. She's already on it. Why I just did that, I don't know. Uh, see what happens when I read ahead for half a second. She jumps right in there and gets to it first anyway. I'm just saying.
Down the list. Holy
So
Hannah, I know an awful lot of people in Discord. I didn't really notice it before until you have to start scrolling through it looking for someone.
yeah, you start right. You're like, wait, where do I have their email thing at? For where's their DM? Where's their DM? Yeah, best if you have their channel to go to their channel and DM them. But wait, that's not always that easy either. See how they
No,
are?
oops. And then I just clicked right out of it completely, anyways. So, how do I? There we go. Here we go. And it should be there now. Come on in.
She's look, she is the apprentice. I want people to understand that I
am learning.
I am a true Grammy. Okay. And y'all can think I'm mean to my girls, but the reason I am mean to my girls is because I want to push them into zones that they're not accustomed to
Not
being in.
comfortable with.
Right.
Not
And
in a bad way. That sounded wrong, but no. Yeah,
right,
no, you're helping
exactly.
us.
But you and I both know exactly what I mean. So
Yeah.
what happens here, and I just realized I could probably cover up my screen like that so that I don't have to keep doing things. But what happens is that they are learning, and like we started, and there was nobody really here, but throughout the week, Digger is thinking she's going to start going live and playing games. She'll be playing our game system, using our game system, and that way everybody has the week to get prepared for the Friday night. But she'll be playing games with people um, during the court things that she's watching, or during their breaks or whatever, so that she'll be like, hey,
Whenever
come
I'm
over.
feeling like I've done my stuff for the day and all I'm doing is sitting in front of the TV watching whatever YouTube stream I'm watching, I could be hanging out with chat.
So
So,
she
and that
wants
way, you guys who are at work, if you're on a quick work break, you can come in, you can shoot the shit, you can play a game. Or if you guys are waiting for a child to come back and you got nothing to do for an hour, you can come and hang out and play a game or two. So it's
yeah
not anything going to be regular because I can't be reliable for shit. It's taken everything to do this every week.
she's doing
but
fine.
um but yeah, no, anytime I'm able to, I will just kind of hop on, and if you see that I'm on and you're bored too, come and join.
See, and would she have done this 3 months ago?
No.
But I'm mean. I am cruel mean. I am cruel and evil mean. And I am making her, oh, wait, what an idea. See how that worked? So it works out perfectly well. And I hope everybody helps to support her, because it is different. And like she says, when I say, okay, you go ahead and talk, it's hard to be the mouthpiece. Dog Mama calls me the talking head. And then I'm like, you're supposed to be coming on and helping carrying on the conversation, but you're the talking head. Well, that's because you can't have dead air.
Yes.
You have
I
to.
think that's my biggest fear is when you say, okay, you can handle it, and then you wander off. It's the fear of having dead air causes me to lose any ideas in my head.
Which is one of the reasons why I have to occasionally do it to you. Right?
Yes.
I'm just
And
saying.
I'm getting better. I'm getting less flustered, and that'll make it easier too. So
exactly. And here's one for you. Nanners is the one who she busts me up. Bless her heart. I love her to pieces.
I know
Um,
she's awesome.
she is a lot like I am, where it's like, oh my God, dead air, and goes right into a panic.
Yeah.
And she's like 2 seconds ahead of me on that whole dead air thing, you know? And it's like, okay, so I'm not the only talking head. And what's really great is that she bless her heart, she doesn't know the talent that she is.
Yes. Yeah.
And it is such a great talent to be able to, at a whim, to come up with a conversation and at the same time be all freaked out that what the hell am I doing? Why are these people? We got 6 people right here watching us. Why?
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me, but we have 6 people, and last night I think we had 15 at a time, continuous viewers.
Yeah.
So, Froggy, you should have gotten that already. I'm just saying.
Well, he may be, getting his stuff together.
Oh, that's true too.
Tadpole has to be, made to be busy.
Right? He's little Tad's got to have his thing going on too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
He didn't know. Because I had said, we're going to do our thing for a couple of weeks, but he was just sitting there, and I thought, what the heck, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So I appreciate the fact that he swings by to support us and says, ow. I have this cut on my finger. And you know what you never would have thought? Pomegranate juice would hurt it.
Yeah, it's stinging?
It stings it. It does. It's stinging it. Why would there's acids in it? I guess that would be why. I'm just saying. That would be, what are you looking at me for? I'm getting a complex. I'm telling you, I don't know that you can see him on the other camera. He would be right behind the trash cans.
Yeah, no.
He's staring at me like I am.
Oh, I can see him from yours.
And he is, can you?
He is so intently looking at you. Oh, and the ears are perky. He knows that we're talking about him.
He's not a dumb dog. I love smart dogs. I really do. But with age, I think I need to start dumbing down on the dogs. It's like, I'm not as sharp as I used to be. Yes. And he says, I don't like hearing that you're going to have another dog. He really didn't like that conversation, not one little bit. It's like, don't end me.
No,
I am not going to let you end me, woman. He seriously did not like the fact that I was going to end him. He's like, that is not going to. Oh, you're back? Are you back? Are you thinking it's okay? I swear to God.
Well, this is a different perspective. He's got to make sure he's foreman. He's watching over, making sure everything's being done right and to code.
I'm not really sure, but I think we have a white cat in our backyard. I'll be right back. I hope it's a white cat. I'll be right back. Oh, it is a white cat.
It is a white cat.
I forgot he's black and white. I forget that our cat is black and white. But I saw something and I didn't really get a good view of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't. All I saw was white, and it's like, oh, that's not going to be good. This is his damn cat. Oh.
Who is now also keeping an eye on you.
Or the camera. Oh no, he's getting
How
low.
you doing?
He's getting, and he just
showed up and
plonked over.
Hi? Or she? Sorry.
Hi there, HT. How are you? How are you doing, sweetheart? Okay. Do we know what we're doing? No, yes, always, never. You see how we are?
Do we need
Did you
to?
like this? Do you like those answers? No, yes, always, never. Picture in picture layout. I don't want picture in picture. I put my microphone on my computer. See how I am?
Oh, now it's pushing buttons.
It seems to have pushed some buttons. Yeah. Okay, you just go on and turn on to a very.
All right. Well, I'm going to quickly grab a coffee refill. I'll be right back.
I'm going to be right here seeing if I can blow up anything special.
All right.
Today is just the stove. That's all I'm doing is just the stove. So, move these over because I'm going to take a break and I'm going to have to squeeze the parts that I have in here because I don't know how anybody else does it. This is how I do it, and it works for me. Can I remember how we did it growing up? No, because I've been doing it now this way for 45 years. So yeah, no, I can't remember. Okay. Hey, seriously, I'm sorry. Let me leave it. Leave it. It's probably not good for you, buggies. See? I know that part wasn't good for you. I'm sorry, I have to threaten the cat, apparently. He's wanting some pomegranate seeds. I threw one seed in the sink, and the cat is like, oh, that's mine. And because I have to let the cat up on one of the counters. Because if I don't, the dog will eat the cat's food. See how this there's a reason. Okay. So we're going to strain anything that might have gotten through the little teaser thing. But he's a little shithead. This cat is just a little poop head. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and pour all of this into the bigger container today. I could have just added it all to the other one, but this is easier. It gives me more room. So I've gone ahead and I'm just going to call it my own words here. I've pelted the pomegranate, and I got as many of the seeds out of the shell as I can while getting as much of the juice out as I could by hand in the juicer. Could I have gotten more out by using the electric juicer? Yeah. But would Digger have had a panic attack? Because she would have had to have come up with conversations on her own. And, Chat's not being all that talkative. Y'all are talkative, but it's not like we have 50 people in here today to keep her busy while she's in her panic and going, I can focus on chat. So I didn't want to have to do that to her. I am the mean Grammy, but I'm not that horribly mean. Okay, just gonna say. And because it's me, even though I'm attached to the cord, the good thing is my sink is very, very close. And therefore, I get to rinse things off in between. And then they don't end up horribly, horribly stained. So it's all just part of the process. And because you know what? Y'all are just looky lures. Warriors. There you go. Y'all are just warriors into our lives while we're doing this, and we love having you here as warriors. You're just going to get to see the whole thing of what we're doing. Why do I smell gas? It's like, are both of those on? Hold on, I have to make sure they're both on. Yeah. Flame, flame, flame. Okay. So I like to see the knife is back to being clean. The juicer is back to being clean. Got a couple of little seeds that exploded. It tastes like friggin' yummy. And what I'm going to do now is pray to goodness that I don't suddenly obtain arthritis in this thing. this bowl has water in it, but it is clean on the inside because this is what I was initially going to squeeze everything into. Okay, go ahead and watch how much we can get out of here. What seems kind of sketchy? I can't read the whole thing. I can't do because obviously my hands are full. But Dom, what is seeming kind of sketchy to you?
Hello,
What I'm
I'm
doing?
here. I'm
Hello.
back.
I just looked up and saw that Dom said thing. I know that HT said something. I don't know who else has.
HT says hi, and then Rabbit says hello to HT. HT says they feel good. Feel like I got a lot done today, which is nice. It's always nice when you feel like you've actually been productive. You know,
Right?
I don't get enough of those. And then HT is saying hello back to Rabbit. And Dom said seems kind of sketchy to me. So, and Dom says Digger seems kind of sketchy. Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, I
Yes.
see.
I can be a
Like,
little sketchy.
I was like, wait, what seems kind of sketchy? I'm missing something here. I didn't
Well,
want to miss anything.
I went and got myself a coffee refill, but then I thought to myself, I should
What the
really have
hey?
to taste test that my
Right.
delivery. So I
Right.
did, and I like it. So far, so good.
And
It was
see,
nice.
it wasn't horrible. We did fine. We did fine. And again, you know, if I need to go now, she'll be a little more relaxed. If I need to
Yes.
go and say, go
Yes.
ahead, chat, she'll be like, okay. So anyway,
Yes.
I put a whole lot of the what I'm calling the pelt in here.
Okay.
And so it's a lot harder on me to do the squeezing, but I'm just kind of making it flatter so I can push more of the areas, kind of like you
Right.
do a hamburger, right?
Yeah.
And so that you get more of the juice out. Do I wish that I had a great big bowl that I could use a rolling pin in? Oh, heck yeah. Because with age, this is going to become a harder and harder and harder task with me. So I've got to come up with ideas because there's a whole lot of juices in here. I don't
What
want
about
to
cookie
waste.
sheet? What about a cookie sheet?
I'm supposed to go get some new cookie sheets. I wouldn't want to use my old baked on flavored cooking
Oh,
sheets.
fair enough. Yeah.
You know, especially with canning, it's really important that you try not to maybe make a mess of the flavors.
Gotcha.
And a lot of things, I don't know what everybody else does. Okay. This is just, hey, Alexa, turn on the sink.
Okay.
Alexa, make the sink white.
Okay.
Thank you. So, anyway, hi, camera. I don't know what a lot of other people do. This is a lesson I had to learn the hard way with regards to these bags, cheesecloth bags or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
The seams I am using are on the outside,
Okay.
not the inside. The reason for that is that you would get a whole bunch of stuff mixed in between the seams. So by doing it this way, the cleanup is so much easier.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they've never been told, and I don't remember if I was ever told, but I'm like, reason this out. So I've just always been really careful to do it this way.
Okay. Dom says coffee is great if you wash it down with a couple shots of rye whiskey. That can be true, but I am not a huge drinker. So, however, I drink coffee all day long. I wake up, I put the pot of coffee on, and then I drink it all day long. So,
and
I wash it down with my green
stuff. Down with her own. That's right. She pushed it down with her own stuff. See how she is?
See? And Dom says for about $60, you can get a small wine press. And that sounds like it would be better for your for the fingers.
Yeah. Kind of liking the sound of that.
Yeah.
I might have
Thank
to
you,
look
Dom.
up what one of those looks like. Darn it. I will listen to this later and try and remember that.
Oh. And
Remember
then
that.
Rabbit says that she coarse grinds in the food processor, then drips through the cheesecloth.
Yeah, I don't like the bitter of the all of the that much of the the pomegranate white stuff. That's a lot of bitter. I would do it with other things, like the apples or the grapes or the other berries and stuff. But I too much of the white from the and the seeds, as I'm trying to get one of the seeds out of my mouth right now from the pomegranate. I can taste that, and I don't like it.
Mm.
You know, I'm because mine grinds it. Mine seriously turns it into a liquid. It liquefies everything. It totally liquefies everything. So,
All right.
So
well,
all of those turned into this.
Yeah.
You see how that worked out? So if I could, I didn't think this out because I need to get a longer cord for this
to get to the sink.
microphone. Yeah, for when I get to the sink, because I can only move a couple of inches, and then everything's gonna go. So it's like everything has to be uber purposeful. I'm not an uber purposeful woman. Really, do I come across to anybody as uber purposeful? I live on my own fruit. Have you met me? I seriously live on my own highway. And it's a fun desert that I'm in too.
Dom says the small wine press will do about 2 liters.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I've got
it'll
that.
take up.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Oh, I wanted to ask Dom if it will take out the seeds or if it's gonna. I mean, it'll give me the pulp with the seeds and everything in it, just like what I just had, right? Oh, I'm thinking I want a wine press.
Yeah. HT says, I've thought about juicing pomegranates. Her daughter has a tree, but hasn't done it yet. Well, you can watch Shinny do it right now.
Look at this. Isn't as if the heavens were hearing you. See how that works out? Now, I don't know. This might be another one that
Dom says no, you use the cloth bags just like you're doing now.
Okay, but it's not going to do what my food processor does, which would be totally obliviate and turn it into a a liquefied seed. That's the part. Yep, Dom, yeah. I think you've got my attention. I really am thinking you've got my attention.
I've got the original chat start, so we can go back and get it after stream and remember.
You are awesome. Thank you. Because I'm going to want to look at that tonight and maybe have that. Well, see, I probably won't get more pomegranates until next year, because I do try and do this like once a year. But
he says you would not be chopping anything. The press, you would not chop anything up. It's really just like you're doing here.
Okay, but I know me. I appreciate that, Dom. I know me. Then I would doing this. I would end up cutting in half and doing the star cut to the to the pomegranate and knock the seeds out, because then you only have a couple of moments it only takes a couple of moments to just grab the seeds out with the juices and all intact. But then you don't get this. Sorry, this.
Okay.
And
well, I think that's the part that he's saying would go into the press. You put it in the mesh bag.
That would be the seeds and the star parts that stayed in when I spooned them out. See, the outside I wouldn't want to put through the press. Does that make sense?
No. Okay, here. He says the mesh bag determines how much solids get in, and yeah, he says I would still de-seed the fruit.
Exactly, because see,
Yeah.
this is almost leather on the outside, while
Yeah.
everything on the inside, see this?
It's so
I
much
don't know that
softer.
we have good enough. This is so perfect, but see, you could just pull them out star by star.
Yeah.
Although now you can't.
Yeah, he
Like,
says he's just trying to save you the squeezing part in the mesh
I'm
bag.
loving it. Yeah, I am so loving what you've got going there, because again, once you cut into it, it's so easy, like I just did right there, to pop out that part that, yeah. Instead of me then doing this, I could just go ahead and spoon everything out, and then it would mesh out. I love it. I'm just Dom. This is why I love doing this. We have one person who's like, I've been thinking about juicing some, and I don't know if you knew how or didn't know how, but if you didn't, I hope I'm helping. And if you did, then I hope I'm just, encouraging you to get your butt out there and go get some. Join us. Not on stream, but in chat. You can. I know it's kind of hard to be typing while you're doing what we're doing. I get it, but you could be listening while you're doing what I'm doing, and then in between, when you rinse off, you can give us a count. Just gotta be honest, I don't know how many I've already done either. I just go ahead and do this. And you know who hasn't been to a smoke shop yet?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's kind of one of the reasons. Well, because too, I had to move from those over to this,
Yeah.
because it is that time. I just am so bummed. Yeah, there's hardly anything that got out of that one.
Oh, Dom says they used to do muscadine grapes to make jelly. Muscadine grapes, he says, have large seeds.
I've got and look at that. And I've got some homegrown grape juice in my refrigerator. And I was thinking, you know what? I might also later tonight or tomorrow make the rest of that into jelly. Because I've been just drinking it. But it's like I'm over it. And so it's like before it's not fresh anymore, I would like to do something. But then I again, with the pressure canner, I've got potatoes and stuff that when I go to the store, I will buy like I used to buy for an entire family. Okay. And then before they start to not be good, I'll go ahead and can them. And so great to have canned potatoes, because it takes like no time at all to make a mashed potato.
Hi, Ghost Tree.
No time at all.
Ghost Tree says, "Good day, chat."
She made it. She always makes it, though, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
We know she's gonna.
Oh, and Dawn says, we saved grape and berry juices by freezing them until we had a large enough batch size.
Well, see, this was a large enough batch size, and oh my God, I could have made 3 batches of grape jelly. I really could have made 3 batches of grape jelly out of it. And I was like, I don't want to make jelly. Well, that was before I got the pomegranates. And so I started drinking it. And then I was like, I've got to make a decision what I'm going to do with it now that it's all thought out. Going to have to make a decision, because it was great to drink while it was a slushy, right? But you have to make a decision rather quickly.
Rabbit says she freezes fruit juice in tube bags, and that makes the slush pops. And if it's frozen, would that not help you?
Wait.
You were just
What's a
saying
tube?
with your fruit juice, it's nice when it's slushy. And you were
Right?
saying, but
What's a juice? What's a tube bag?
a tube bag. It's I would assume it's like the Ziploc bags, only it's more of a tubular shape. That's my guess.
I've never heard of them. Well,
I would
I
think
have them.
it's
Yeah, the thing is, once it's been frozen, you can't refreeze.
oh
And when harvesting, they all got thrown into the same bag.
okay.
So yeah, when processing and harvesting, they all got thrown into the same bag. It's like, well, that wasn't very smart. It wasn't. I'm just saying, mistakes happen.
Well,
And then
yeah.
you just make the best of it. And I'm like, a little grape jelly is still making the best of it. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yes,
There's a thing.
Rabbit's saying
There's
hi
a
to
way.
Ghostery, but then
So-
she says it's a roll for her vacuum sealer. So that's cool. I remember we used to have a vacuum sealer, and then yeah, you can make whatever shape,
I
size
have a vacuum sealer.
container you need. Well, there you go. So you can make
Well,
your own
wait,
tube
she's saying
bags.
it's a roll for her vacuum sealer.
Vacuum sealer. Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
it's a
Dom's
roll
calling
for
her
her
fancy.
vacuum. Yeah, I'm still going to be confused. I mean, I
Well,
seal it
instead of
so
putting
much.
like you'd seal 3 sides and then put your juice in and then seal the 4th side.
Right, that's just making bags. I'm
Yeah.
still confused by the word tube. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. I'm confused by
Okay,
the
well,
word
Rabbit's
tube.
saying she's got to go. Love you all. So we'll see you later. You can leave her confused.
Love you,
and we'll try and
Rabbit.
figure
We'll
it
figure out the whole tube thing later.
And if not, you'll be able to
Yeah,
come back later and laugh
because
and what the silliness we're thinking of.
right. Yeah, because again, I make those bags all the time. I've never called them tube. I've never called
Okay.
them the
Well, maybe
vacuum
it's
sealer
just
tube.
she specifically makes them tube shaped.
Oh, yeah, I
Maybe.
make them. Okay. Okay. It works. I mean, it could just be one of those ways that people communicate all the same thing under different words. It really could.
Yep.
I mean, because especially like with Dazzler around, we find out they call the same thing something else,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you probably call certain things different things than I do. And my people be Southern. Vern, I don't know. So while I'm getting hung up on the word tube, thinking, wait, what's a tube? Because I'm like the tube that holds your paper towels. That's do you see that's what I'm calling a tube.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
So
Um
just a bit.
Rabbit says that you can get freezer pop bags at Amazon. And then Dom says he grew up mostly living on farm, so processing and storing most of their own food, fruits, vegetables, and meats.
Mm-hmm.
So I grew up, for a short while, I lived on, it could almost be considered a hippie commune. It was
Ask me if that would surprise me.
It was a co-op, but then there was huge land that was all communal gardens. So
right.
it was as though it was a farm garden. We made more than enough food to produce for multiple families. So
right. And that's
really
what communities need to get back to, by the way. I'm just going to say, like I'm somebody over here. I'm not.
Oh, it was so much fun because we had these huge fields that you could run through as kids. And, if you're hungry, you pick your fruit or your veg right off the plants.
Didn't have to go in the house for lunch, did you?
No, not very bloody often. And that's
Just,
his mom liked it.
Exactly, because back in the day, I swear we ate things like dandelions for meals while we're out
Mhm,
playing. We did,
mhm.
you
Oh,
know.
I would fill up on the fruit and veg. I remember, like I was saying earlier, just running by and pulling a couple crab apples off the tree.
There you
Just
go.
it was there. My uncle Albert, he had I don't it seemed to me from my child perspective, it seemed like it was acres and acres of just strawberry
Sure
plants.
felt
Oh
like
my
it,
gosh.
right?
It
And now
sure
it's
did.
probably just a little itsy bitsy 5 by 5
I don't know, he
little
moved
little.
ages ago, but, in my mind, it will always be this ginormous field, and I
There you
remember
go.
just walking down the aisles, the rows, and picking strawberries and just gorging on them. They're still my favorite fruit.
I love it. I make a good strawberry pie.
Oh,
Make a
nice.
really good strawberry pie.
I make a really good, strawberry spinach, salad.
Oh, yep, those are good.
Mhm.
I'm with you. I got it. But you don't have bacon in yours.
No, but I put cranberries in.
Okay. We can put cranberries too. Just going to be like one
And
upped with
seeds. I
bacon.
usually load up on the seeds.
The cranberry seeds?
No, no, other
Sunflower
seeds.
seeds.
Sunflower
Sunflower seeds.
seeds, poppy seeds.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. Well, my
Nice.
cat, one cat got me to move it to play, and then she left. And the other cat came over, but she's not playing. So I'm going to start
The
coloring
the
again.
cats the
And then
cat
she's going to do some.
sidelined her. Look at her.
Yes. Yeah.
She let her cat sideline her, folks. She totally
Oh, that
let her
happens
cats
all the time.
squirrel. In her case, cat. I'm sorry. I think that's funny. I really do. I have a
Dom
dog.
says ours was just the extended family. So 3 grandparents, their 7 kids, spouses, and 25 first cousins.
Oh wow,
Nice. Nice.
that's a good little commune.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
totally like that. I like
yeah.
it when families are still together. That's my issue. Because
Yeah.
again, my kids, they're all over the place and they're not. Again, my nephew and I were talking about it. He lives right next to where I work, but do we hang out? No, he comes over to the office every now and then to chit chat with me. But
Yes, Dom. Pussy always takes priority. And did you see
that makes
that? As
sense.
soon as I put the art back, now all of a sudden she's all over the place again.
Of course, she can see what's distracting you. With us, she can't see us, so she doesn't know. See how
Yes.
that's working?
They have no idea
Whoa.
just how close on camera they are.
No, she was feeling it there for the first few times. She was able to feel it because a couple of times, just like little Snoopy truck did last night, turned around and looked at you like,
Yeah.
wait, what are you?
Wait a minute.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel this. This is a soul sucker, and I'm not real happy with you right now. Yeah,
There
I'm
is
just
that.
gonna say,
Yes.
they can feel that, and now yours have been around it enough to go. It's I don't know what it is over there, but it just feels that way now.
Yeah. Well, they know
So
now when I put on the headphones that things are going to happen right here for
right,
the foreseeable future.
they don't understand why, but they know that it's going to. They
Yeah.
don't fully understand the whole whys of it all. And
Boo. Boo. Get out of there.
boo hoo. See how I am? I just
Oh.
had to go there. I just had to go there. I I seriously just had to go there. I know. That was a very weak game. Where's Bobby? Bobby needs to come in
Yeah.
here
Where is
and
Bobby?
add
Damn
the
it,
full.
Bobby.
I don't know. I don't feel as loved as I once did. I really don't feel as loved as I once did. But, you know, we're family, and he knows we're always going to be
Boo,
here.
that's not. Sorry.
And
Just set. I'll be right back.
what Boo do? Whoa, Boo's in trouble. I'm just going to say, Boo, I'm telling, Boo got in trouble. I was a good little sister. Boo, oh, I'm telling on you. Oh, I don't have to. Mama done saw your butt do it. Ooh, Boo did that. Yeah, Boo got his butt kicked. I'm just saying, it all depends on how far you can go with that. I'm annoying, and I can go very far. I am very annoying. I can go really far with nothing. Don't believe me? Want to see all that happen again? So here's where we're going with this. Wait a minute. How do I want to do this? Oh, hello. How are you? We'll go this way. Whoops. I'm glad I so hope you guys couldn't see what I just did. I just poured a whole lot of that right out onto the countertop. Because I'm special. You were muted, honey, if you're sitting there plugged in. You're totally muted. Boo got in trouble.
I was totally muted.
I just looked over and I saw you were there.
Where is Bobby? Says Ghostry. Should we send out the bat signal?
Yes. Go ahead and send out the bat signal. Well, I feel like we lost him.
I think I figured it out now.
What happened?
Oh no, he said I was still muted.
Oh. No, I think we lost Bobby at a certain point last night too, didn't we? Or did he hang out with? I can't remember. I was dead tired. He was there to the end. Night.
He was there to the end, I think. Okay. Yeah. Jude's here. Hello, Jude. Don't mind me.
Hello there, Jude.
Jude says she was out looking for Bobby. Did you find him?
Okay. Did you find him? Did you grab him by the earlobe and drag his butt home? That's where he belongs,
laughing
sis.
his butt off. And he says he'll stop in next week for sure. No worries. The door is always open, bud. Just feel free.
We'll see what we're up to, and we'll start opening it completely wide. See how we are? Mm-hmm. Because we just are. We just are. Okay. I'm going to start heating that up. I still have to do all these. I'm taking this one out because I've got 4 cups already.
Dom is saying, look behind the eggplant. And I know I don't have an eggplant, so it's got to be you.
I don't have an eggplant. What are we looking for? I need to know what we're looking for because I don't have an eggplant either. Ooh, but I like to fry myself up some eggplant as if it's fried green tomatoes. I do that. I totally do that. I'm just saying. I totally also do
that. Jude says he ran and she uses a walker, so she tried.
That little fart head. These kids these days,
he's a
right,
quick
sis?
Little bugger.
These kids these days, but you know what I tell them? It's okay. I don't have to chase you. You're gonna come home one day. You're gonna come back. When you come back, I'm gonna make you pay threefold for that mistake. And I do. They always come back, and I always go, "Oh yeah, do you remember this?" And the fear, because see, everybody. I have no memory. I have no freaking memory. Until, guess what? I have a memory. And when I have a memory of the things they don't want me to remember, it's the best. I can't ask for anything better.
I just figured it out, or rather, the chat figured it out, and I am learning from them. Dom said, look behind the eggplant. He was talking about looking for Bobby. Ghostry says, eggplant equals gene emoji reference. And Dom says, Bobby would be hiding behind his own eggplant. And he says, yes, Ghostery, that's Bobby. And then Ghostery laughs and says, Peen, lol.
We have like really smart chats.
What we got to do is we got to
We have
find the
really.
eggplants, and Bobby will be behind it. They are. They're very smart.
That's it.
They're
We
very
have
good at
very
making up for
smart.
my deficiency.
You
Ghostery
know,
is talking
when
about wonderful, lovely cap locks. Yes.
we are never here alone.
And Jude says,
We
I
are
just threw
never.
out 2 eggplants. They were okay on the outside, but seeds were almost black rotten. Never saw it like that before. I haven't either. I don't have it very often.
Really? Oh no. I had a wild eggplant growing. It was
Nice.
It was the gift that kept on giving. I'm just going to
Nice.
keep saying it was the gift that kept on. I need to know how to minimize my screen. Okay. So I really need to be specific. Oh, I put it over here. I'm like, where
Ghostery,
did I put my
it's not that I don't want anyone over in my chat, but I don't care about monetization. So we're getting shinny the watch hours. And the only reason I started doing this at all was to get subs because I promised Dazzler. So I could care less if people are actually giving me watch hours because it doesn't matter.
Until during the week when she starts doing her streams.
Yeah.
And then
And when I do the
does
daytime
matter.
streams, it'll be, it'll be my thing and that'll be different. But
Right.
but yeah, for this purpose, it's easier because then we're all in the same chat. You guys can all see each other's comments. You're not
And thinking that somebody's mad at somebody. Uh-oh. Which one of us? I can't hear anymore. Or did her mic? Did I pull on what the heck just happened? I just heard a ding.
Sorry, my cat pushed a button as I was moving her. I'm talking, and all of a sudden, StreamYard's gone. Like, oh,
no. And out you went. See, it wasn't me as I'm over here going, wait, what just happened?
It was it was my cat. So yeah, anyways, Ghostery, that's what we're doing. That way you guys can all be in the same chat and we can keep up with everyone together. And I'm just in it for the subs for Dazzler. So, Dom says, Ghostery, that's why he said she's sketchy. So it seems sketchy that I said, hit the like and sub and then come meet us here. Is that not cool? I thought it was a pretty smart idea.
I thought it was a pretty smart idea because that's our game plan. Because again, in case you don't know the game plan, Dom, you may not know the game plan. You've been around. You should have heard me, but that doesn't mean that I always say it. So here's the thing. Digger made a promise to Dazzler that if she gets 100,000 subs, she will.
On YouTube.
In Discord. Fuck. She's rewriting the contract.
No. I need 100,000 subs on YouTube. And when I get 100,000 subs on YouTube, in Discord, I will do a booby dance for all those who care to watch. Yes.
Who
now it's not a naked boobies. It's nothing like that. It's a booby dance.
Booby.
The likes of which Steph the Ultra Nerd made so popular on the Fuck It Friday streams. So yes, I don't care about getting watch hours. I don't care about trying to monetize. All I'm doing it for is the subs, and I promised my friend Dazzler. So that's it. I'm really not trying to do anything super sketchy.
That was her shill.
Dom says, it was a hidden agenda.
Here's my shill.
And he says the government does it all the time.
I'm going to mute this child because she did a sucky job at this. Okay.
I did.
So let me fix what she just fudged up. Okay. So Dom, I'm going to talk to you because I started talking to you and then she took over. Forget everything she said. Well, not everything, but let me fix everything she said. Okay. So she promised Dazzler that if she gets 100,000 subs on YouTube, she would do a booby dance in Discord. However, we have since amended the initial verbal contract for speed in time because we don't need her to be 300 years old when she finally does the booby dance. So if you want to speed up the booby dance, she will take 10,000 US dollars immediately, and she will go ahead and forego the 100,000 subs. So if you want that booby dance to happen sooner, she just needs 10,000 US dollars, and we all get to see the booby dance much. Do you see where I'm going with this? Much sooner. So the real goal is to, and if I have to cash app this, my cash app is somewhere in this thing, but if I have to cash app this, please put the 10. Okay, do 2 deposits.
I've got a bit of news. I have now got I've got an account with
She's got to go buy me coffee. How much money can they what's the limit for them on coffee?
As much or as little as they want to do. You buy me a coffee, and then they take 5% off the top. Everything else gets emailed to me straight away, and then I pay the taxes and stuff out of that. So that works.
That's expensive, but you know what? Put 5,000 in today.
You know what?
5,000 in tomorrow, and then Monday she will do that booby dance, and I'll make sure it lasts at least an hour. See where I'm going with this? See where I will even demand that she put music on in the background.
Yes, Ghost Tree.
It's a little cold. She can't wear shorts. I'm sorry.
100,000 subscribers on the Digger 420 YouTube channel. That will get the booby dance. Yeah.
Or 10,000 US dollars.
Or 10,000 US dollars.
She see how she keeps forgetting this?
I'm a Canuck, so I'll take the cash.
You know, I mean, we got to Canuck her out because the Canuck can't think about it. So we can't forget about the Canuck, okay? Because the Canuck could definitely be all kinds of happy at Christmas with the Canuck.
Cash always helps, yes. Don Martin says, in the news, a virus is making people forget the 80s rock bands. Nobody knows the cure.
I'm just going to tell you that is such a true statement, because I am forgetting. I didn't even know the rock bands to start with. Okay. You know,
I love it.
I didn't have time.
Thank you, Ghost. Ghost has put the Buy Me a Coffee link up in the chat there. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. We want her to now there we go.
And the great thing is I'll know exactly that it's coming from the Buy Me a Coffee, so it'll be very easy to keep track of 10 grand, or when I get to 10 grand. I'm not expecting it to happen. Honestly, that's why I made the agreement. I mean, I will keep my end of the bargain.
Which is 100%, why anybody, like, I don't know. Let's go, Brandon. Can we get the word out to anybody who knows Digger in chat?
Well, and we got to remember too.
That's got money.
it's considered income by Canadian laws, at least. So I am not allowed to earn more than $800 a month without it affecting benefits.
There we go. Let's hit her up with $799 a month every month for the next 14, 15, 16 months, folks. I don't know
we could have a booby dance within 2 years.
That's right. By next Christmas, you too could see Digger's booby dance. Do you see how this works? She will keep receipts. Go ahead and she will not dox anybody, but go ahead and make sure that your YouTube scream name is on there so that she can invite you to the Discord that is going to be the hosting the dance.
Yes.
It's going to be a big shindig that we're going to have. We'll tell you what you should barbecue, because we'll just make it a great big huge everybody's welcome shindig. See how this is going to work out for us?
Dom says If you did not know the rock band, do you at least know how to catch a polar bear? Do you?
Why do I feel like I've heard this? I totally feel like I have heard this before. How do you catch a polar bear? I don't know. I
Well,
don't
Dom,
remember. I know this one. Yep, Dom, you're
yeah.
gonna have to. I know this though. I feel like I know it. I'll tell you if I was wrong and don't. Come on.
Do 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 do.
I am actually stopping in the midst of what I am doing, waiting for the answer. I want to know this answer. How to stop? I know I've heard this recently.
I know. I feel like I should know this as well.
I feel like I've heard it just recent. Oh my God, these shoes taste so darn good. And the bad thing is, I'm not squeezing, I'm picking.
See, pomegranates, is that more of a, I guess that needs to be more in the same temperature area as like limes, lemons, oranges sort of thing?
Yeah, they do. They come around though in November and December. So, I mean, you know, they grow down the hill, up the hill.
Okay.
I don't know that they do really cold, to be honest.
Yeah.
I
Well, because that's the thing. Here we don't get the citrus,
got it.
or we can't grow it very easily because our winters are so
Because
cold.
it's cold, right?
Yeah.
Because we all know that, you know, and Florida does too. It gets too cold, you just lost your whole
Yeah.
my heart just broke. It breaks my heart when the whole grove goes.
Yeah. I actually read a book and they were smoking the roots to keep it warm.
To keep them warm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
that's not abnormal.
We have got the answer. So the question Dom asked was, how do you catch a polar bear? And Ghostery came in with the answer. She said, find a frozen lake, dig a hole in the ice, surround the hole with frozen peas, and hide nearby. Dom
We just heard that.
He finishes off and he says, kick the polar bear in the ice hole.
Exactly. I swear to goodness, wasn't this just last night that we heard that?
I don't think it was last night, but I'm sure I've heard it recently. And Dom says, Ghostery for the win.
I have a visual on it that it was last night. I don't know why.
Was it?
It might have been last weekend, but I have a visual in my head of it. So it's like, yep, that would make sense.
Oh, yeah. Dom says it was last night. See?
Look at the old lady coming to bat.
That's why you don't rely on my memory alone, because it's not, it's rather faulty at times.
And in case we haven't met mine, it really, there's a reason that the two of us are here.
I remember. That's right. You were running in and out for work. You had to unlock a Hyundai, and then you had to do.
Yeah, are you a tower? Because we don't know that you stuck around for that answer last night.
Yeah.
Did Dom? Are you a tower? I don't remember if he stuck around for that. I know that we were having the conversation with Fred about Fred.
Yeah, but he was already. I think he'd already left. So.
Yeah, I think Dom was already gone.
Yeah.
Assuming,
Dom, we're assuming that you're a tow truck driver. I believe that's what I remembered. Or a locksmith. No, he does not drive a tow truck. I do emergency roadside assistance. Oh, okay. So that's why it kind of sounded tow truck-ish, because if you're helping people in a
you're a mobile mechanic. Goodness. I got you.
Fill the hole with ashes so it becomes the ash hole. That's good.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's neat, Dom. So you do jumps, fuel, unlock spare tires. That's cool. I mean, I've had that service and I've had to use that service in the past, but I never really thought about that being a job in and of itself.
Hey, Dom, I need to make sure that you're not near me, are you in San Diego County? And if so, are you down the hill and you have insurance up the hill? Because, hi, that would be so funny.
That's me.
Wouldn't that be funny? But I love your wife. I'm just saying, just in the event that works.
If that is you, Dom, hello, and
I
say
love
hi to
your
the
wife.
wife.
Treat her nicely. Right. I love your wife. Treat her nicely. Not that she has said her husband doesn't treat her nicely. I'm just one of those advocates that says, I'll bite if I ever hear differently. Yeah. No.
So Ghost Tree, I'm coming back to that. Dom asked San Diego Country, California County, and he says I'm about 1,700 miles away from there. So that wouldn't be your guy then.
Okay, wait a minute. There was a lot of information in there.
Okay. He said no. He's about 1,700 miles away from San Diego County.
Oh, okay, got it. That makes much better because I'm like, wait a minute. He's giving me a whole lot of information, and for some reason, people think I'm over in Michigan with Mighty.
No.
It's like, wait, we may have an issue. I may love your wife. That sounded so awesome, didn't it?
Now, Ghost Tree, I've got a question to you on this. AAA roadside assistance is your best friend because of Saab. Now, I thought you liked Saab because it's such a great, reliable vehicle and it's safe and this and that.
But that didn't
if that's
sound
the case,
like it at all.
Why do you need roadside assistance and why do you need it so often that they're now your best friends?
Right. I'm confused too. I am totally confused as well.
Just wondering.
Yeah. Because I'm upset that I've had to take my vehicle in for repairs 3 times. So I don't do that well. And I'm thinking I have to do it for the 4th time because I think the last new piece that they put on already broke and before a month was over. So I'm like, not really happy because I can smell the 90 weight that flew all over the place. And just burning on the I'm going to call it a manifold, and it may not be, but on the hot part that's in the front end, on the exhaust somewhere, and that just makes me think I'm calling it 90 weight, but it's really axle grease. But it almost smells like 90 weight, but burning 90 weight. I love the taste of 90 weight. I can't help it. But
I don't know what 90 weight is, but I feel certain that if it goes in a car engine, you shouldn't be tasting it.
Oh, hush, puppy. Look, my daughter, she teethed on wheel bearings, greased wheel bearings. When the grease was all sucked off, she would hand it to us and demand more grease. We are a special lot. We're not going to lie. We really, truly, we are a special lot.
Oh, really, Ghost Tree says Saab is extremely safe, which is why it's your lifelong brand. But apparently all Saabs tend to have a battery parasite. So that's fair. That makes sense.
They need to check at the wiring for the radio because, most mechanics don't double check that. And that's most normally where the spot is that runs battery problems the worst. And for some reason, true licensed mechanics don't like looking at the radio until one irate, fat-ass aged woman starts screaming at them about her radio needing to be rewired. And they go in and go, oh, you had a short. No shit. That might have been the reason that I've gone through 8 batteries in the last 2 years, you frigging moron. It's covered under warranty. Fix it.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Dom says his ex-wife was from Carlsbad.
Oh, hello.
And then he says 90 weight is gear lube. You put it in your rear end. That's kind of what I thought.
Do you see where I was going with all of this?
Yes.
But see, when you have
you should perhaps not be eating it. Well, that was my concern.
I like the flavor of it. I don't eat it.
You just taste it. no.
It's just the topping of
And
everything.
Ghostery says her radio has been physically removed. Oh, I
No.
could not handle not having music in the car as I'm driving. That's just so relaxing. Ooh, hello, hello.
Hello.
We got a Kaiser.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello. I heard a boop and I went, I wonder if that's Kaiser. And look at me being all kinds of right. Hi, Kaiser, honey. How are you, bubbies?
I'm good. It's been a busy day, and
Can you not hear me?
I'm
Am
just
I back on a delay?
Nope.
nope.
He
You're
was
good.
already answering. Did you hear him?
Okay on my end.
Yeah,
I was able to hear you.
I thought I asked him and paused a while.
Oh,
Oh no,
Okay,
you were
keep going.
fine. Yeah, you were good. Yeah, just got started with yeah. The kid decided to not go to bed last night until about 3 o'clock in the morning for some
okay.
reason.
Okay. Yes.
So guess who
like
got
that.
stuck with that job?
Don't you love him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you just love him? Don't you just love
Oh
him?
yeah.
Somebody says you must.
So
I'm just in case you weren't sure why, somebody said you must.
yeah. It's one of those things. Like some days, but yeah. Finally got him to bed last night, this morning, whatever the case may be, and then of course I got up with him today because Saturday is my day to get up with him, and we went and run errands, got some stuff from the store, and then because my other thing I had to do today was I had to, yep, and you're gonna yell at me. I had to make cookies for my wife's cookie party that she's going to next weekend, so I had to make 8 dozen of the same freaking cookie.
Oh wow.
Which I had to split it into 4 batches because that was about as much as my stand mixer could take.
Right.
So yeah, came out great. I just got the dough basically done, and then I put it stuck it in the freezer so that way closer to time she can just pull it out and cook it herself. I'm like, all right, my part's done.
There you go.
Well, and then they're fresh. Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly, because the party itself is
I
not
like
for another, I
that.
think, 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah.
So I got the dough already made. She just has to pull them out, put them on a sheet tray, and then bake them. I'm like, yeah, that's your project from here on out.
Yeah. You did the big stuff.
Yeah. Still trying to get logistics down for my stream that I'm doing on the 23rd. It's going to be a big Christmas bash.
Yes.
Apparently some folks over at the Experts last night think that I need to do a grift stream between now and then to get up money so that way I can wear a Santa suit during the stream. So that's a thing now.
Well, yeah, I guess that. Yeah. Hey, anything. Let's get some dollars in this boy's pockets. You want to see? A Kaiser pineapple Santa Claus? Here we go. I like that.
There you go.
Yep. So I basically have it set up.
Are you going to shave between now and then?
No, I'm not gonna clean up at all between then and now. I mean, that's about. I mean, I was gonna, if I do get the beard, it's gonna be a fake beard, but I can't grow that fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a bit of a tall order in a month.
I know some guys who could probably grow 3 inches in that amount of time.
Oh gosh.
I know. Hairy lot.
Yes.
And I wasn't even talking about Hayden. See? I lost track, to be honest, as to whether I said 6 or 7 tablespoons. I was listening and forgot what I was doing.
I know what you're thinking. Did I say 6 tablespoons or 7?
I know. And I'm just like,
you feel lucky.
I did not feel lucky, but I did feel like just moving forward with it. So there.
Yeah. Just go with it.
And the butter is going in without being
butter.
Extremely. Butter and jelly is awesome.
Yes, it freaking is.
Yes.
So yeah, while the wife is putting the kid to bed right now, I'm just kind of hanging out down here. I've got dinner already ready for us. And
Aw.
then after she gets done putting him to bed, we're gonna do our Christmas tradition, and we're gonna kick back and relax and watch Die Hard.
Cool.
Look at you. It's the
And of
right
course,
day
now we
for
got the
it.
brand new big ass TV, so it's gonna be
That's
like,
right.
ooh, this is gonna be cool.
Oh,
That's right. Yeah, I
wow.
forgot you guys got that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
awesome.
yeah, let me turn the camera around there so it takes up my whole wall.
Nice.
Wait a minute. I have to look. Hold on. Hold on. I have to find out where you are on StreamYard. Hold on. Let me
That might
let me
that might be, how big is that?
It's a 75.
75.
Oh, I can't. Wow, that thing is huge.
I don't know
can't
how
even
big mine is,
imagine.
but mine's really big.
Yeah, it was one of those where we caught it on a deal, like a Black Friday deal that was just like too good to pass up.
Yeah.
And it's just like we've kind of like hawed around about it, but the price was too good to be true almost. And we were like, and we've already had several TVs by the same manufacturer before.
Mhm.
So we're like, it's a Vizio. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Right?
that's awesome.
So yeah, and yeah, my only real holdout was that it's only a 60 hertz refresh. I was really hoping for a 120, but the difference between a 120 and a 60 refresh is about like almost $500. I'm like, yeah,
Wow.
okay, we'll deal with this.
Yeah. Yeah, at the end
Yeah,
of the day,
I would
that's not
I
very
would be at this.
low.
Yeah, I would definitely be cool with the 60. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Totally cool with the
Yeah.
60.
Yeah, I'd be fine with
Go
that.
ahead.
I wouldn't notice a difference.
It would literally cost is like for me to go from 60 hertz to 120 hertz, it would literally double the price of the TV.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, okay, we'll just do it this way.
Yeah.
But I've been super happy with it. And, of course, now we're going to get to watch Die Hard. And then tomorrow I'm going to be busy as well. I got some stuff I got to do during the day. But then tomorrow night, me and the missus are going to go to a show. So,
Oh, cool.
Oh,
yeah, we have
a movie
local
show or a play show.
stage play. So
Gotcha.
we actually have a local place in the Indianapolis area called Beef and Boards,
Okay.
and it's kind of well known. It basically it's like a dinner theater show. So they have like
Ah,
you come out there, they have the whole. It was built in the '60s. It's got this very retro whole seating arrangement and everything. It's got like the classic booth tables, and it's very cool. And then
I think I
yeah,
know that place.
yeah, they serve dinner, and then of course they have their
It
show.
sounds like a dinner theater. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's a dinner theater, and the great part is the other movie we traditionally watch on Thanksgiving. So every year we have two movies we watch on Christmas. So mine my contribution to the relationship is Die Hard. Hers is White Christmas.
That's mine. I know it
I love it.
word for word. I know all the songs. I
Yep.
could almost do most of the dances.
And so we were like, well, we're not going to be able even if we don't end up watching it like on TV this year, we're going to go see it on stage over at Beef and Boards. So
cool.
Oh, how
yeah, we're going to get to do
fun.
Die Hard tonight and White Christmas tomorrow. And yeah,
Wow.
it's been kind of a taken this weekend, especially to really kind of dote on the missus a little bit.
Nice. Nice. Yes, we all need that from time to time.
Especially
Yep.
husbands need to know that wives will say, "No, honey, we can't really afford it." But you know what? Especially once a year, you can't afford not to do it for her.
Especially whenever your in-laws are nice enough to buy you free tickets for a show
yeah.
once a year.
Especially,
That always helps.
yes.
That every year
Especially
every year one of our Christmas gifts is 2 tickets redeemable for any show anytime during their whatever year season.
That's cool.
I love it.
That would be
Lucky.
a
So,
really cool gift. Yeah.
we couldn't go wrong. So the only thing we would have to pay for theoretically if we do go is we would just have to pay for drinks.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah,
So,
That's really
I
cool.
think that's totally worth it.
yep.
Yeah.
Gonna shower her with all the fun stuff now, and then that way, whenever things go completely tits up for the Christmas,
You can go, yeah, but
we'll
you remember?
yeah,
We can do that again when this shit's over, too.
exactly. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this month is going to be insane. I think there's like a total of 7 days this year, or 7 days this month that I don't have something planned.
I saw that.
geez.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can't do that. I would be migraining it out on a daily. I cannot do that.
Yeah,
Well,
and the 7 days where things aren't happening just happen to be work is like work days too.
yeah, yeah. So they're not even full days off.
Right.
Yeah. So your little one is still little enough to believe in Santa, or
He's
Oh,
3,
yeah.
so
He's
yeah.
oh, he's
3.
3. Okay, I thought he
Yeah.
might have been closer to like 6 or 7, 8. I wasn't sure.
No, he just turned 3.
Okay. See, I knew it was my brother's got 3 kids, and I knew it was the same as one of them, but for some reason I thought it was the middle one. So
Yeah. So my wife is very adamant on she doesn't want him to grow up with the whole Santa's always watching you thing,
yeah,
Right?
but
That's
still
creepy.
wants him to believe in Santa.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm all for a little psychological warfare.
We I never really thought about the fact that he would be watching me all year long. That was just a
Right.
line in one song.
Right. It's
No
just
one
some
actually
people
ever
make
got
that really
coal.
weird.
Yeah.
Yep. But
Oh,
yeah, looking forward to that. I've managed to track down some old copies of some of the old Rankin Bass stuff for the holidays.
cool.
So we'll get to introduce him to that.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
gonna be a good time.
yeah.
I
No,
love Christmas
my
for the
brother got
kids.
the Brucey book. It
Oh
came
I
in.
got
yeah.
mine.
Yes.
I
I've
got
got mine
mine.
too.
Yeah,
I
he's quite
can't wait to give
excited.
mine. I cannot wait for him to unwrap that on Christmas morning.
Yeah.
I am so recording
mine.
that and sending it to Steve.
Yeah, I should see if Gray would do that. He lives like way far away. He lives on the island, the other
Okay.
side of the province from me. So, but yeah, I'm quite excited because the Serenity Prayer. Our dad was in AA and sobered up about 2 years before he even met my mom. So we were
Mhm.
born and
Right.
raised in AA, and the Serenity Prayer was a huge part of our life, all our lives.
Oh yeah.
So it's really cool because now he's got a way to introduce it to his kids' lives.
That's cool.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
I'm super excited.
Well, I have a great grandchild being born soon. So
Yee!
Yes.
I know y'all just thought I was a Grammy. I'm a Grammy Gram. I'm going
Oh,
to be a
that's
Grammy
cool.
Gram. You know.
Yeah, my mom's gonna be a long time before she's a Grammy Gram. She's
Well,
got
yeah,
the
no,
eldest
I'm-
one is 9, I think, Elia. Yeah, 9 or 10.
Oh yeah, that well.
So she's got a ways to
know.
wait yet.
Oh, good. Because I mean, first of all, oh God, I have to. Okay, my granddaughter's like 24 now. So she
Nice.
waited already. So you know, and she's gonna be a good mama. I know it. She's always helped raise little girls, and this
Okay.
is gonna. She's having a little boy,
Fun.
and it's like, oh, this is gonna be joyful.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
but I know she's gonna be an excellent mom. I know she's gonna be an excellent mom. And I'm just like, God, I hope I get to see the little one more than I got to see you. I never felt like I got to see her enough, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, you know, my daughter with her firstborn was not ready to release her for overnighters. The secondborn, she's like, here, take her, mom.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeet.
Well, then
Yeah.
you figured it out.
Well, yeah, it wasn't even me, it was her. But the whole thing is with the second one, she's like, yeah, here, you take her, mom. And then where do I take her? I put her in the trailer and I take her up to a ranch with a whole bunch of wild ass donkeys and a great big huge ass bull and a cow and some pigs and you know all the goats and everything. And I'm like, get your ass out here and deal with this, you know. And at first she's like, I am not, no. And then she was sleeping and she wouldn't wake up and it was pissing me off. And I'm trying to be a grandma, not a mom.
Mhm.
And I'm still getting a little bit pissed off because to me, I'm already up moving around. The dog's already up moving around. It's been a few hours and you're just laying there and we can't put the house together because you're laying there because it's a trailer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was getting a little bit pissed off and the donkeys reached in the door and started messing with her. So she had to get up and then she goes
They told her.
outside. Oh yeah, they told her, child, you are getting up. So then she's like, oh, wait a minute, they're so friendly. And she's out there loving on them. And I'm like, they are wild asses. Okay.
Yeah.
And she couldn't believe it. But it's like, yeah, this is what happens with wild asses. They really can be sweet.
Mhm.
So she's out there having a good old time. And then she sees the bull. And I thought she was never going to go outside again. Well, I got her to go outside. And then the bull disappeared a couple hours later. Neither one of us watched where the bull took off to. This is open range. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, within 15 acres, it's open range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're sitting outside. We're having a good time. We haven't even looked for where the bull went or nothing. And then she's like, Nana, can I go for a walk? And I'm like, go, get the fuck out of here. Right. So like, I'm trying to just let her be a kid and do what kid things do.
Yeah.
You know, to get her to understand free range means not just the animals, you moron. So she takes off. She takes off. That ain't even got the sugar in it yet. She takes off. She's gone for like 2 hours. Ditto goes with her. And then here's Ditto. He's coming back without her.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, oh, for freak's sake. My firstborn's going to kill her mom. That was seriously my thought. And then Ditto jumps in the trough and turns himself promptly green. And I come out of the trailer. And well, yeah, because, you know, that's the color of the water and the moss that's in it.
Yeah.
And I come out and I'm like, where is she? And Ditto starts to go back and he looks at me. It's a Lassie moment. Okay. I am not lying. It is a come on this way. She's come on. You know, I had to get in the water because I was overheated. Come on, I need you to follow me. So I started
Billy
to follow
fell
her.
in the well.
Yes, I was a little bit worried about that. So I start to walk and I get around the bend. And here she comes moseying along. And she's like, I found the bull. She had walked all of the property. And she's like, oh, yeah, and there's a cow up there with it. It's like, thank God. Why did you let Ditto go? He got overheated and he needed to go get in the stock tank. And I'm like, boy, howdy. She's like, what happened to him? I said, he got in the stock tank. I mean, he was so green. He was so green. But yeah, no. For a moment I thought, yeah, my firstborn was right. I had no business taking her children. I'm just saying. Even Grammy has those moments, you know, but then, I took her because the whole idea behind the weekend to me was in San Diego, we have, during the summer, we have movies in the park. Okay.
Oh,
So at night
nice.
they play movies and you come and sit down and watch. Well, in the little community of Julian, I knew there weren't going to be a whole lot of people. And my friend's ranch was up there just a couple of miles away from the park. So I'm all excited because the movie is The Goonies.
Oh, love it.
Oh, yeah.
Only for me to find out that my daughter has failed in being a mother.
Oh no, she hadn't seen it yet?
My granddaughter had never seen that movie.
To be fair though,
Mm.
Chandler's mom, Chandler Remington?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, her mom did a brilliant job raising her, but she forgot to teach Chandler about the Goonies as well. So we did have to correct that. But
my folks were very much like, yeah, they did not want me watching that movie as a kid either. I don't know why, but that was the way they were.
That movie was awesome. Well,
I
we
didn't
got
see
to
the
watch
Goonies
it.
until I was an adult.
Oh no.
Well, we got to watch it. My granddaughters with her, 13, 14-year-old attitude, right? Having to hang out with Nana. It's like, Shinny, I don't want to hang out with you. And then we go to the park and we watch this movie.
Yeah.
And she is so involved in it that she forgot there were strangers sitting around her.
Yeah.
And she's on the edge of her seat and everything changed for her that evening.
Yeah. That's such a wonderful movie. I couldn't imagine waiting until you're an adult to watch it. That it was just so, I don't know. It was such an amazing thing to enjoy as a child. It was so realistic. The potential was there, And my parents, they made sure that we knew that we could literally drive in a half a day and get to where the Goonie Rocks were. So it was that kind of real, we could get there. I haven't done it yet, but that's one of my road trips I want to do someday.
How cool.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Maybe next summer I'll drive by on the,
because I want to go to the Hancock. Is it the Hancock? One of the old American gun companies.
Winchester.
That's it. Yes, I want to go to the Winchester Mansion.
I desperately want
not as impressive as you think.
Then you're going to have to bring your ass down here, and then we'll just have to go.
I know. Oh, Jesus. We've forgotten about chat completely.
Well, would you go play catch up?
Yes. Okay.
John.
Dom says, my ex's dad was mayor of Oceanside for one term. She was raised up to be a princess.
Oh, Lord.
To Ghostery, I saw battery ground cable has sketchy chassis connection. All of the modules that employ hibernation features might be resetting themselves again and again, causing this drain.
See?
The remedy is to remove and replace the ground cable if there are any signs of green corrosion on the connectors or penetrating inside the cable copper bundles underneath the insulation. And then OG, hello OG. I can't nut without thinking of Santa watching me. And Ghost Tree says Santa Claus is creepy for watching me while I'm sleeping. See, I never thought about it like that. I didn't really pay attention to the word specifically.
Yeah, and kids don't. It's that when you grow up, you go, ooh, that was kind of like freaking. Yeah, it was, but it's not meant to be.
Yeah,
just saying.
It's not the kids that make it weird. It's the adults that always make everything weird.
It's the adults. Exactly.
Yeah.
The kids take it for what it is meant.
Sorry. Her granddaughter loves the Masters of the Universe Christmas special. And oh my gosh, I remember that. that was awesome. I don't think I've seen it since I was young, but that was a
I
good
don't think
one.
I've ever seen it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
loved
don't
it.
think
Man,
I've
I've
seen that one
forgotten where they
either. I'll have
were.
to check
No?
that one out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she calls it Skeletor Christmas. Yeah, I don't know that that's what it was called, but yes, I definitely remember them doing a Christmas one. That was,
Yeah,
yeah.
better than the Star Wars holiday special.
Oh, God, probably.
What the heck?
And then Ghost Tree is thanking Dom for the battery tips. Dom says to look up Unknown Hinson's song Foggy Winders. Now that is creepy. Foggy Winders. I'm going to star that, and I'm going to go back and look at
Isn't
that later
Foggy a
too.
character? Isn't Foggy a character in Jim Henson's stuff?
No, Fozzie.
Fozzie. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But it was Unknown Hinson's song, Foggy Winders.
Yeah, I just for
One of
some
the two.
reason I thought Foggy was. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Ghost Tree,
I'm not
you
smart.
too. Ghost Tree's never seen
What
Goonies
happened?
either.
It's worth the watch.
Oh,
It is
for
most definitely
goodness.
worth the watch.
We have to do
Yeah.
a watch. Okay, this month, Ghost, it's going to be an evening thing. Okay?
Yes.
Where we're going to go into Discord and we're going to watch Goonies. Okay? We'll just all of us we'll pick a Sunday. That's
We're reading
4.
ahead.
You're not allowed to.
I'm sorry,
You
it's funny.
It's just, yes, as I read that, I'm like, oh my God.
The real Doylarium. It says, hey, did you know that you can't run through a campsite? You can only ran because it's past tense.
Yeah, but then I always
Jesus
end up in
criminy.
Tehran because, I ran.
I so love that. Those are so cute. Where was that when I was camping with the kids? Oh my
Oh
gosh.
goodness, I like it.
I love camping. It's intense.
Yes, it is intense.
Yep, it's very intense. Let me tell you. Even when you're in a trailer, it's still intense.
Yep.
Okay,
gonna
Dom
say,
says it was winders,
I only
like
have, like-
slang for windows. So winders, foggy window. Oh,
Winders?
foggy winders. That puts a
Foggy
whole different
winders.
slant on it. Okay,
Got it.
I gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, we like foggy winders in cars. Foggy
And the
winders
real-
in cars means
now
that
I'm gonna
there's like
stumble.
some foggy stuff going on.
The real Doylarium. See, now I second guessed myself. The real Doylarium. I'm sorry. See, he thanked me for pronouncing the name correctly, and now I'm stumbling.
And you just
over
butchered it.
I'm so sorry,
I
buddy.
shouldn't have thanked her. I shouldn't have thanked her.
To be fair, I did do a taste test of my medicine that showed up earlier, so we're gonna blame it on that. And he says, "Shut up
Okay,
from
if we
England."
must.
Hello, I'm in Canada. Nice to see you.
Hello, here from the US of A.
Yes, the two up above, they're both in the States. Dom says,
I'm in California on the West Coast where nobody should live because nobody can afford to, but the politicians who are stealing our money.
mhm, that's us
If
too.
there's a bright center to the universe, I'm at the point that it's farthest from.
Oh, that's so cute.
Well,
All right. Well,
gonna-
I
if
think
we're-
they're all done, so I'm going to go ahead and bow out.
all right. Thanks for coming by. That was awesome.
See
And
you
I
guys.
am
Thank
looking
you, honey.
forward to your December thing. It's great.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, and if all else fails, don't forget rental.
Yes.
Did he leave? He
Yes,
left
he had to
before I
go.
said that, didn't he?
I think he did. Yeah.
because I'll have to reach out for him. People don't realize that I have
Too.
really good ideas, and
Oh, I had no idea. Because I don't have good ideas. See what I did there?
Yeah, see, we have really good ideas, even though you had no idea. I'm sorry. They're all like, what the hell are these two people? Look, only one of us is on drugs, and the other one is just old. And it is how we are. So yeah, we enjoy it. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
Dom is saying Unknown Hinson is the music artist character played by Stuart Baker, who's also a voice actor from the cartoon Squidbillies.
What?
Squidbillies
Go
sounds
away.
vaguely familiar. And then the real Doilerium. Ha, see, when I'm not thinking myself out. I used to think I was indecisive, but now I'm not too sure. I know I've got that same
Oh,
problem.
jeez. You guys.
Ghostery Anonymous says,
Cheers.
"G'day, Twitch." Oh, hello, Libby.
Hello, Twitch. Wait a minute. You
Libby,
said
and hello,
OG
Dawn.
was here. Hello, Libby. How are you?
So, and hi to Dawn too. He says, we just got
Hi,
home
Dawn.
from IKEA. There was a fight at the checkout line, girl fight, and
I
it was
wasn't
cray
even
cray.
there. I wasn't even. Did you get it on video? Look, it didn't happen
But-
if you didn't get it on video and can't share it with the class.
Well, no,
See,
and Dom's even asking. He said, Libby, did you get the video to share? And I was
You
going to
know?
say, it doesn't really matter about that. I need to know, did you have the meatballs and lingonberries? Because that's what really matters. If you go to IKEA, you have to get the lingonberries with their
I have
meatballs.
never been to IKEA.
Oh, you've got a cat trying to get into your mesh bag.
Hey, stop it, you moron.
So,
Thank
oh, sorry. Ghostery says, sup, Gottlieb. And hey, we're caught up.
Look at
That wasn't as bad
there
as I
wasn't
thought
a
we
whole lot
were.
going on. Everybody was captivated by Kaiser's yours and Kaiser's conversation.
Mm-hmm.
See how that worked? But we have OG here.
Yes, OG's here.
So between OG and Dom, oh my God, the jokes.
Yeah, well, the real Doyle. Oh, see, now I'm thinking it again. The real Doyle. I'm going to wimp out. He's the one that came in with a couple of them, too. He's the one that said the indecisive.
Oh, we have another one with
yeah,
with
he's a Twitcher, too.
Okay,
yeah.
We've got all three of you guys. You guys, come on. As long as they're clean and they're good and can be shared with the class, we absolutely love you guys to share them with us.
Yes, I appreciate dad jokes. My dad is the epitome of a dad joke. He really is. He's a lot of fun and super silly. He once took our a week's worth of our allowance. He bet us. He said, if you pick the tallest tree you can find, I bet you I can jump taller than the tree. And we said, oh, okay. And we found the tallest tree. And then he made a tiny little hop, teeny tiny little hop. And he goes, okay, your allowance is mine. And we got upset. And he said, well, the tree, did it jump? No, Dad. No, it didn't jump, Dad.
That was great. You guys got so screwed. I love it.
And he kept our allowance for that week. So we also learned about gambling and the goods and bads of that.
That's it. You learned. You better know there is a way of more than one tongue.
Yes.
So awesome.
Libby says, no video, yes to the meatballs. Yes. Oh, I love those meatballs. I ran over to help break it up, but then I saw it was women and thought, nope, not getting involved. Smart man.
No.
Smart
and wait
man.
a minute. My nephew, here's one. My nephew just told me he was arrested about 3 years ago. Because out at the desert, his father-in-law and this person got into a fight, and he got in between them and put his hands out.
Oh yeah.
Put his hands out like this. I think you can see me. I can't see. Put his hands out like this. And one of them, not the father-in-law, but the other person was a 16-year-old little boy. And his parents sued for assault.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep. Ghost or
And so
Levy saying
they
hi at
press
tweets.
charges.
Dom says Levy, yeah, never get involved, but always video these days. It might have been $1 million maker. You never do know when you're gonna have that viral video happen. You gotta have that camera ready.
Just saying, you never do
And
know.
Ghostry says the cats everywhere are adorable. Yes, I really appreciate being able to see more of your cat too there, Shenny.
Do you
The
really?
trucks.
Because he apparently really likes it.
He's been making a lot of appearances. And he's got a really great
Yes, he
face
does.
too. I've
You
not
know,
seen his face clearly, but he's got a great face.
He is one of those that he's like, hey, I know what you're doing, and I'm going to play it off, but I'm going to become a star one day.
I'm getting in there. Yeah, that's like mine.
You know, that's it. They must know. They must be trying to like show off and flirt to each other now.
Well,
Maybe
yeah.
it.
You never know.
They
can't hear each other, but they can see each other. I know Sweets likes TV. Yeah, my Sweets, she likes the cat TV. She really does. But I like my TV, so we don't do it very often.
Well, little Snoopy Truck, who doesn't normally like me, is like trying to demand a relationship with me now. And it's very interesting because it's happening, and he's telling his dog, I want Uman too. So it's happening more and more, and it's kind of cool. I woke up with the cat. I am not going to finish that sentence. I've got to finish that sentence.
Oh, where are we? There we go. OG butt stuff says, how shocking that there would be boxing in IKEA. Ha ha! Nice one. And the real doilerium, sorry. Planning meals in advance. Now that's some food for thought. Ha ha. That's a good one.
See, I love this. I think these are great. I really do.
And then Ghostry is asking if IKEA is assembling fights within the stores. I don't think they need to assemble them. I think everyone's just gone nuts and they do it.
But I thought that was Walmart was well known for it. Is IKEA really
Walmart
well known
is.
for it also?
Yes, Walmart is definitely well known for that. Dom saying, now that was funny. I laughed for a couple of days. Oh, shoot. I don't remember.
I think I missed that one. What was funny?
I'm trying to go back because I know he's making a play on the other.
You know he is.
Used to think I was indecisive. Home from IKEA. Another meatballs. Oh no, I've lost. I don't understand the joke that you're making. But I know you're making a joke.
Or we lost the thing. Did we lose a chat? I understand that's happening to people.
Never getting. Oh. No. I'm sorry, Dom. That one went right over my head.
And
I thought I could go back and I could get it, but not this time. All right. Well, while Shenny is stirring and stirring, I'm going to quickly put us on pause. Yep. Yeah, we can see it. Okay. So I'm going to go get some more coffee.
You go right ahead, sweetheart.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right here because I'm just going to stir and stir and stir. So as y'all can know, wait a minute. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I'm just going to stir and stir and stir until all of the sugar is in there. And then see, even though it's like, see, it's kind of thickened up, but not totally thick yet. We got to heat it up to a good rolling boil. So it's kind of hard because I've got these huge pans that I like. They're not per se saucepans, but in my book, they're great for making this stuff because you have the room versus a little itsy bitsy. I'm going to try and bring this over. Saucepan. Because this, when they say saucepan, this is what I grew up being a saucepan. And this one here was like a spaghetti pan, and that one there was like a boil pan, or a water bath pan. So I prefer to put it in here. Now the thing is that I have this at the, if you look at the bottom, it's a thicker thing. It's a Wolfgang thing, and they don't heat up the same way that a saucepan does, but they do heat up evenly, and that's what's important to me. And they do heat up very nicely, and they just take longer. So here I am saying, take me longer. Take me away longer. So this is what I am doing. Yes, I am also making sure that Digger's the one who's doing all the chats, because I have to kind of watch everything over here. See how that'll build up there. And I don't want it to, because I believe in trying to use absolutely every little drop of everything. Of course, that's not going to work. Hi, welcome back.
Oh.
Did you make more coffee?
No, it's the same pot. It turned itself off, so I reheated it. So now it's hot again. It's like fresh coffee, but not.
Okay. I thought you would only had a cup left the last time, and it's like, I hope she made coffee.
I've got one cup left after this.
Oh, okay. After this one. Okay. Maybe you were meaning that you thought you only had about a cup left after the last one, but look at you possibly getting 2 out of it.
I'm going to make the 2.
So I don't know if you can see, but anyway, we've got all of that sugar all stirred in. Again, I want to liquefy the sugar. It's not, it takes a while. And then I'm going to be taking this out. Ow, that's hot.
I was going to say.
Don't let it go, flip wrist. I have a whole bunch of pint jars because I wanted these in pints because I actually have more than one batch that I'm going to have to make. So I wanted to put these in pints. And then over here, I don't know if you can see, but I have the lids for them. So I've gotten everything in the hot water and all prepared. And I don't have the lids boiling. They have been in that hot water for a while because getting the juice prepared took a little bit longer than I thought it was. But the rubber on the lids will be all rejudified. That's why you do that. Hey, Mighty. That's why you put the lids in hot water, is to make the rubber easier to hold on to the cups, the glasses.
Right, because it's softer.
Why do I have to go through all of that? Well, there's an actual reason. It's so that it'll seal. And then, because I already have.
I've got someone at my front door.
You go right ahead.
It is actually 5. It's 20 after 5. We've got to, or at least I've got to go. I didn't realize how late it was.
Up very soon. Exactly.
Yes.
I already have water in these, but what happens is it's because when I fill these up, I'm gonna empty the water back in here. So it's a 2 for promise. Okay. You wait a minute.
I will answer the door and then come right back so that we can finish.
There you go. There you go.
There's a couple of comments if you want to get those last couple of comments.
Okay, let me give it a shot before I do anything. Hi, Mighty honey. Let me figure out where we are because, she was in control of this. And she's got highlighted here between foosball games, so thought I'd say hi real quick. Well, hi real quick. is it real quick in the chat room? I didn't know that. And then we have Gus saying she is live streaming. Don't ask me, across 3 platforms. Yeah, Rumble, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Nope, 4. I think it's the 4. I could have missed one. I don't know. I'm not that smart. And then Ghost is like, hey there, Mighty. And Mighty's like, hey there, Ghost. See how we're doing this? We're doing it. And then Ghost is coming along and saying, my IKEA joke failed. Customers were assembling fights within stores since all IKEA stuff. No, I understood that. I totally understood that. That's why I said, wasn't it Walmart that they were well known for? I'm sorry, honey. Did I not explain that I followed your assembly quote? Your right assembly thing? I followed it. I really did. I'm sorry if you I'm sorry.
I'm a little thick. That's okay.
Okay. So
now look at this. Just before we get to the last comment, look at this. My man came home from a hard day's work, and he made a hamburger. He brought me a couple juice boxes and some Rice Krispie squares for dinner because he knows that I've got to do this, and then we're going straight over to Mighty's. So
look
how is that?
Sweetheart.
Such a nice guy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you finish that, and then while you're doing it, I also want you to look at brand. And the show, when it starts with an 11, is an outro. Okay.
Okay.
So when you're done, you're gonna click over to brand. You're gonna chit chat your way out of here, and then you're gonna hit brand. Gonna go up and hit in stream twice.
Okay.
And then you're gonna remove us out of the room, so we're down below. Okay, nice. That was a lot of information.
I think I can do it. Again, okay, well, first off, we're going to get
chats. Yeah. Brand, starting with 11 for the Put Shit Together show.
Okay. And then
in stream twice.
And stream twice.
Stream twice, right.
Okay.
So chat 11 in stream twice.
OG Butt Stuff says, at least you tried with original material, unlike the real plagiarist.
I understood what Ghost was saying, though. I understood the assembly thing, because again, I've got an item in the garage that needs assembling. Okay, I'll be quiet. Keep going.
Mighty says Texas, Washington, Florida State, and Alabama is the 4 he wants the college football playoff. That's what he's asking for. Will he get it? OG says Hamas isn't feeling Israel's tweets, but they're definitely feeling their rumbles. Ah ha ha. Levy's saying hi to Meaty. Meaty's saying hi to Levy. Mighty saying, damn, competition. Seems like a good guy, though. And then we've got I saw a doggo. And that's it. That's all the chats. And actually, if we do
Jelly,
we do that. See, my lovely boo. She's being stupid cute because she wants me to finish so that I can then give them their dinner. Little do they know they're going to have to wait for another hour, but she's cute anyways, isn't she? So now I've got through all the chitty chat. I'm going to try
love our babies.
Goodbye if this works, and I'll see you in a second.
You're going to go to brand and hit 11.
Have a
y'all just hang in there. Don't forget to go subscribe to Digger. Don't forget, go subscribe to Digger. Come back over here. Well, you don't have to come back, but make sure you've liked and subscribed us here, and make sure you like and subscribe her over there. There we go. So it's 11 PST, and then go up after you hit that, and then